Welcome to Ministry of Madness. Please be advised that this is an 18+ channel with adult humor and views. No responsibility is held by the host for views or words of panelists. Now feel free to fuck off if you're a bit of a snowflake or just a turd. Ministry of Madness.
For the thousands in attendance and the millions watching around the world. Ladies and gentlemen, let's get ready to rumble!
One man leads, two men enter. 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 One man leads.
Good evening. I just made a big right fucking boo-boo. I mean, I thought I'd hit the live button, played my intro, the fucking lot. And I realised I wasn't even live. I've been talking shit to myself for 6 minutes. No wonder Belfast Boy was saying I'd probably fucking hit a bus, and I was late because of it. For fucking hell. Sorry, everybody. I'm going straight back to the top of the chat. I like to say hello to everybody, as you know. It annoys some people, but I like to do it. I like to just give that personal touch, you know. Look in the camera. So big up John and Kendra all day. Big up Ash, Nathan, Mr. Beautiful Blues, Louise. Afternoon, Louise. Afternoon, William. Some cracking comments from you earlier on, William, in fucking Agent X's. I had to press the old approve button, being a mod. So I did that. Fucking big up, William. Big up, Aldi. Yeah, big up, Belfast. I'd already fucking addressed your comment, Belfast, to be honest. Afternoon, Land Rover. I think there's a few more in it. Pork chop. Big up, Porky. I'm getting down there. I'm way behind now. The chat's been flying for minutes, and I've been waffling, talking to everybody, greeting everybody. Oh, I'm a fucking idiot. Big up, Oyster. Evening, Axel. Big up, Axel, mate. Evening, Ty. Evening, Cheeky. Evening, Social. 2 seconds. I think my missus is shouting at me for some shit. No, she wasn't shouting at me. I don't think she could. It sounded like it. She was shouting at one of the grandkids on the phone. Yeah, I've been talking away to everyone for ages. I'm going to have to go through all my spiel again. Big up, Cheek. Big up, Baron. I think big up, Agent. Oh, no worries. I'm always, when you go live, Agent, I'm always in. Yeah, depending on subjects. I might not jump up on panel, but once I get comfortable with people, I jump on their panels a bit more. I'm a bit, I do seem a bit sometimes confident or a bit forward on air, but that's just because I used to performing music, and it's not. I don't get nervous too much, but new panels I do. But if the subject matter's right, Agent, I'll be on. I know you hold panels with some interesting subject matter, and it's going to come round to something that I've got knowledge about eventually. So yeah, I'll be jumping on more. It was more of just to see what Gamer said, really, when I jumped on. You know what I mean? After his performance, which I'll get to. Evening, Ukulele. Evening, Optical. Evening, Ultra. Right. I'm gonna whack this on. I've got a screen share. I'm gonna whack this on. You're gonna have to let me know if it's coming, if the system audio is coming through loud and clear. If not, I'll have to screen share it a different way because I've got two different windows open, both on Chrome. But it seems it's weird. It's I don't know. It's just weird. In and pull done. Sometimes it wants to share it and sometimes it don't. So I'll just play this intro because I'm going to do a review. I'll play this intro and then most of you have probably seen the video, but I'll explain what the review's about. And for me, it's a giggle. It's not serious. It's a giggle. So. All right, let's go back to StreamYard. No sound. Right. I'm going to stop sharing. I'm going to do it another way. Let me shut my camera off a minute. Shut that one. Full screen, this tab. Extra tab. YouTube. Hey, my live stream on my other channel comes up on my other channel. So if I go to Ministry of Madness, there it is. Get that. Stop. Unmute. And I'm talking myself through it because I'm fucking just a little bit retarded today. I'm over my sore throat, but my sleep pattern's just getting back to normal. So share screen, audio, share. There it is. That's better. Evening, John. Evening, Reese. The link will be going out soon. I sort of I scheduled this because Agent was still live, and I know she doesn't do too long. So I scheduled it for about an hour or half hour after I thought she'd finish or whatever, and it worked out well. It was like she finished at 6. So yeah, I'm just gonna crack on with this. Let me get rid of that banner. It's a new banner I've had to make for people that get a bit offended by some of the hurty words that get said, but yeah, I'll just before I go, I'll put a little bit of context to this. Woke up this morning, put on my old doodah phone, YouTube. First thing I do, whether it's to listen to music, which I listen to music when I wake up, or to check out, Nutters on whatever in the week. And a channel I watch, American channel called Stoned But Not Alone, was on, and he talks about the weird and mysterious. He's a stoner and a musician, and I found him sort of 6-8 months ago. I've been on panel with him once, but it wasn't mine or his. It was elsewhere. So yeah, I'm a regular there. I usually just say good morning. One or two people will say good morning, and I'll sit and watch for half an hour before the Nutter starts, because obviously Stoned is American, so he starts his streaming in a context of like 5-6 hours behind us. So if he starts at midnight, it's 6 in the morning or 5 in the morning over here, or So I goes in this morning, saw what I shall call a lesser spotted Northernshire Gollum on the panel. 2 seconds. Oh, sorry about that. My brother just came in and I just had to speak to him a minute. Evening, Susan. Yeah, I lost my train of thought now because my brother came in and he's just sold a Les Paul guitar. So he's got a big fat envelope in his back pocket. He just came in to tell me he was leaving because he brought the guy down here to use one of my amplifiers. I forgot what the fuck I was talking about now. Oh yeah, stoned but not alone. So turned stoned on this morning. What do I see is what I shall call lesser spotted Northern Shire Gollum on the panel. So I put a couple of smiley faces and just gamer and a couple of smiley faces in the chat. And yeah, I'll press play and I shall stop it when I want to review it. I don't know if anyone wants to come up on panel. Big up DJ. But yeah, I'll put the link out, and if anyone wants to come up, they will. I'm just doing this for a giggle. It's not to, try and fucking turn people against Gamer or anything. I'm just showing, what he's like, considering I'm one of the people that's giving him time of day when others wouldn't, as I have with others, and I get chastised for it. And as you'll see, I made a comment, and he didn't like it very much. So, yeah, let's go, as they say. I'm not going to be pulling comments up in a minute while it's playing. I'll keep the clear. Thank you.
I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie, guys. I'm probably too honest for YouTube, and I've made many mistakes. And you're talking about the bullying. Like, I didn't bully anyone on YouTube and that. I'm not gonna lie. I'm guilty of that. Some of these trolls who try to bully me about whatever reason. I'm blind in my right eye. I don't know if you noticed, but I cannot see out that right eye. I'm blind in my right eye. And people on YouTube take the piss out of it. So when I bully them, I bully them, and I've been horrible. I'm not gonna lie. I have been rude for some people on YouTube. They have mentally brought them down. I've mad fucking mental breakdowns.
So here we have, the lesser spotted Northern Shire on a very, very chilled US channel. As you can see, the host is extremely chilled. He's a musician, nice guy, really nice guy. We got British lady on the panel, which I thought may have been Mona because I've not seen Mona, but she sounds very much like her. But I've been told it's not, so yeah, I'm good with that. You can see a sea of green in the top there, but this Northern Shire Gollum is sort of telling this very chilled, stoned American panel that he trolls people in the UK and makes people have mental breakdowns. And to be honest, to make people have mental breakdowns, you'd have to have some sort of mental capacity yourself. So, should we carry on? Here we go.
That's how horrible I can be.
Hey, Stone, I think this channel is good for people that can't call in or entering. People would have
message, some smiley faces.
Alex, whoa.
Here we go. Now we're getting to it, and I'll abbreviate now because I've said the full name of the species. I'll abbreviate it now to Northern Gollum. Northern Gollum now has seen someone in the chat who has supported him at his back and has a giggle with him and lets him on when other people won't. And he's seen me come into the chat, and he's immediately seen me either as a threat, which I can't really see, but more, it's like I've invaded his space. I've come to piss on his settee. which is what he does regularly. I've got no intention of pissing on his settee, sitting on it, or anything else. So, yep. This is him trying to mark his territory now. Let's carry on. And sorry, before I carry on, look at the Northern Gollum's expression. It is vacant and but quite angry as well. And if you notice the visionary implements are fairly straight for once. So yeah, let's go.
Gamer, don't interrupt, bud. Wait till he's finished. Then say we'll let you respond. Let him finish the
I
game.
think this is a great
Beautiful
test
lady.
or anything else to just enter in and say what's up. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Ministry of Madness, get on the panel, you fat freak. Get on the panel, Baldy.
Wait, what?
I'll show you. I'll show you cyberbullying. I'll show you.
There we go. Northern Gollum, because he lost the precious under Mount Doom or wherever it was. He's extremely angry at me. And very abusive. I haven't got his precious. I've got no intention of touching the Northern Gollum's ring. The amount of time it's been underneath Mount Doom, it probably stinks of shit, to be honest. So, Mr. Fubar. So the Northern Gollum wanted me to come on panel to be cyberbullied by the Northern Gollum, which wasn't going to happen because seeing as I've been sub to Stone for a while, as you can see, the channel name is credited throughout the video at Stone But Not Alone. Very good channel. Very, very relaxing. But as you can see, the Northern Gollum, he's turning extremely angry. His visionary implements are straightening, and he's coming for the attack. But the people on the panel don't know what's going on, and this is not their dealing with a rabid animal. Is not their area of expertise. Their area of expertise is getting stoned and talking about weird shit. So let's carry on with the cyberbully Northern Gollum.
Cyberbullying. I'll show you cyberbullying. He's coming in here to try to bully me, so I'm going to bully him.
Me?
There you go. He thinks that I'm there to bully him at a channel that I go to most mornings that I've never seen him at. I'm not gonna piss around too much. I'm sorry about missing a lot of the chat, and I can see it, and I'm trying not to laugh. I'm trying not to laugh at myself doing this, to be honest, because I'm not trying to be over serious. When the Northern Gollum does his reviews of other people's videos, and bearing in mind that this is my video we're watching, I've been subbed to Stone for a long time. I've credited him in the video. If Stone had a problem with it and asked me to take it down, I would, no problem at all. But it's not the Northern Gollum's channel. It's not his content I'm showing. So, as you can see, I've got on the screen used under fair use. Let's carry on with the Northern Gollum.
No, Ministry of Madness.
Well, hold on, gamer. Just chill back, watch. We don't tolerate any bullshit here, Ministry. If you do want to interact or be in the chat or do anything, it's got to be respect here, or you will immediately be banned.
Didn't be coming here laughing at me. It's got nothing to do with you. Whatever you even found this. I came in here solo. How have you even found this, you little cloud chaser?
There you go. How have I even found this? When I've been sub for 6 months, I'm just going to carry on because I'm struggling not to laugh now.
Stupid old body.
It's alright, gamer. We won't tolerate any bullshit. It's cool. As long as he's cool, he can stay. If he says something incorrect, he's gone. It's cool.
No, but
Everybody
so,
good?
Get on the panel.
I mean,
I'm not your bud. I'm not your bud.
At this point, I've put a comment in saying, Gamer, I come here all the time. Big up Cushy Wishy, you slag. I come in this channel all the time. And we're usually buds. He sits on my panel for hours at a time, having a giggle, having a laugh. So yeah, let's fucking go. Let's go. Woo!
Panel.
I mean,
I'm not your bud. I'm not your bud. Calling me your bud. I'm not your
Aggression.
bud. Why do you
Gamer,
think I'm
gamer,
your bud?
seriously, gamer. I understand out of everyone else you can imagine, but you know what? Just ignore him. If he says anything inappropriate, I'm there. Just ignore
And
him.
he's not saying anything wrong. It's cool, gamer. You gotta understand, gamer. People's mentalities change in group mentality. So when they're in a different channel, their mentality might completely change. You just gotta let the world play out sometimes.
He's the biggest clout chaser in the UK.
You know what the best channel is?
Gamer.
Yeah, I'm the biggest clout chaser in the UK. I'm also, known as a panel slag and whatnot. So, yeah, I can go with that. I'll run with that. That's a compliment. I'll take it. Let's go. Let's go, Northern Gollum. Gollum.
Gamer, hold on. Stop. Hold on. Everybody stop. Gamer, just like we don't let people attack you or anybody else in the chat, I can't have you on stream attacking anybody else.
And that's the type of guy Stoned is. Told Gamer, absolutely fucking straight. I hadn't said anything derogatory, and Gamer was being the aggressor. Let's go. Big up Stoned all day long.
So just keep that in mind, but
the best channel to subscribe to is
nothing,
Stone
I'll say.
Not Alone, dude.
No, I'm sorry. I
Monday.
didn't mean to do this on the I've been dealing with it for a while now. And like I said,
Now he starts about and they have no
have you
idea.
ever heard of a YouTube call out before? When someone calls someone out on YouTube?
Yes.
Well, I'm gonna punch this motherfucker's head in. I hope you listen to this.
Gamer.
I'm gonna get my hands on this guy, and I'm gonna absolutely destroy him.
Gamer, same thing, bud. You can't be on here attacking or saying what you're gonna do to people, or I can't have you up here, bud.
I'm not. You didn't even know what we're talking about.
I know, but it's the same sense. It's the wrong vibe for this channel.
Yeah, I got a problem with Mel, dude. She's too smart, too awesome, too intelligent.
There we have a review of my video of Gamer's behavior towards me this morning, for no other reason than daring to go in a channel that was his because he found it. Fucking hell there. I doubt they're going to let him back on again. I don't know if he's going to come over here ranting and raving or fucking what. He did say on Agent X's earlier that he was probably going to try and strike anything. But I'd already put out the video this morning. He hadn't tried to strike that. And he's not going to try and strike this live either. The link's out if anyone wants to jump up. I'll go onto my phone and pin it in a minute. Evening, Reese. I got you, fella.
Evening, mate. How's it going?
Yeah, all good, man. All good. I'm having a giggle. I'm having a giggle at the Northern Gollum's expense. So,
What it's all about, mate. What it's all about.
well, you know, I don't know what is. I know he's been up all night doing whatever. I'm not going to say partying because you can't have a part. One man and a fucking dog can't have a party. You know, with cans and fucking drugs. It's just not a party, is it? So
yeah,
he's been up all night drinking, and you know, he saw me in the chat and just went fucking ballistic.
When there's a group of people, it's a party. When you're doing it on your own, it's substance abuse.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, spot on. But yeah, he saw me in the chat, and all I did was put "Oh, gamer" and some big smiley faces. Oh, and he fucking while you said it, he went fucking straight into one. I did jump. I didn't clip it, but I did jump on for 5 minutes with Stoned and Not Alone, just to say to Stoned more than anything. Well, I said to Gamer, I said, look, I said, what's the matter with you, Gamer? You're fucking, you know, you're a regular on my panel. What's the problem like? And you know, he just sat there quiet. Are you all right with AJ coming on, Reese?
I mean, the guy's a prick, but I don't really give a fuck, to be honest with you. He's got no to say to me that can fucking hurt me, has he? Let's be completely honest.
Yeah, but I don't want to.
Well, he's listen, to be honest with you, because he's that petty of a little bitch. He'll come on and he'll start going at me. You know he will. But I'm not, you know, I'm not going to sit here and take it, but I'm not going to cause trouble for you, Ministry.
Yeah, yeah. AJ, keep it civil, please.
What? So you're not going to take it? What are you going to do? Run off and bitch off like the rest of them? Come on, you little.
No, I'm going to tell. I'm going to tell you about yourself. You said that you were a slag, AJ.
Stop suffering, bro.
So you're going to mock my speech impediment now, are you?
Yeah, you're a fucking monk spastic.
I'm a monk. Okay, that's rich coming from him.
Well, that's yeah. He only gets one chance today, and I did ask him to be chill. He only gets one chance today.
He's a bit coming from a guy whose IQ's lower than his shoe size.
Yeah, he knows I'm all right with him, and I have a giggle with him sometimes. But I'm not gonna, you know, like I said yesterday, I've been putting my foot down a little bit more with the chat and with you know, the way people may come on the panel and whatever. And I'm not gonna. Yeah, he was warned when he came on. He had warnings yesterday. So, evening, Nathan. I got you, dude.
Hello.
All right, Nathan.
You all right, fella?
Yeah, I'm good. How you doing, Reese?
Yeah, not bad, man.
Yeah,
not
good,
bad.
man.
What's going on? I see we've got the
mate.
beard brigade going on here, man.
Yeah, I've got a goatee going on.
I've got to go and shave mine off. It's getting a bit too big.
We're the original Grizzly gang.
Yeah, get some styly going on with it, Nave. Trim it up, get some styly going on.
I know. Yeah, how are you two doing anyway?
Yeah, all right, man. I'm just having a giggle at, you know, the Northern Gollum's expense because, you know, he gave me a mouthful for no reason this morning. So I just thought I'd repay the compliment, but do it in a funny way.
What a gamer.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know if I've ever considered it on this panel before. Now, gamer can be a little shit, but he can also have a mature conversation. So I was going to go and put that out there. I've had a good conversation with him. I mean, he just likes to go and put on a show, but he does need to go and calm the fuck down, in my opinion. But I mean, he is who he is.
Yeah,
playing the game.
Yeah. I get on with him, but you know,
I think it's the drink.
More chances than a lot of people, and you know, I don't take this what he's done to art. I'm not going to stop him coming on the panel. I'm not going to stop fucking talking to him. You know, I'm going to make a fucking laugh out of it. I'm going to make a funny video out of it. I'm going to just take the piss. It's as simple as that. That's my way. Like, you know,
the best way to be, mate.
I still talk to him, you know what I'm saying? He's gone and insulted me on many occasions. I don't give a fuck. As far as I'm concerned, it's a new day.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I was on panel on Agent X's with him earlier, just having a bit of a giggle. You know what I mean?
Hello, Michael.
I got to address this a minute. I got to address this. AJ,
What?
I gave you a warning to be chill. Just
I'm being chilled. I'm being chilled.
Yeah,
you kick me, and then you bring Nathan on. No, what? You know, we've got issues.
I got no issue.
We had issues on your panel, but you go over Nathan over me. What's going on here?
No, not over you. I gave you a warning about going at Resard and language and whatnot, and the first thing you did was start throwing stuff that I'm not going to accept on the panel. You were doing
race. What? That is a grass.
And gamer.
That is a grass. No.
Yeah, I grassed you up. I grassed you up, AJ. I grassed you up, mate. I grassed you up. I grassed you up, AJ. I grassed you up. I grassed you up because you're a thieving little bastard, mate.
I won't thieve off your channel.
You're a thieving little bastard.
What are you going to do? All right. What are you going to do?
Thieve off my channel anytime you want. Well, you're going to get struck, mate. 1 strike, 2 strike, 3 strike, 4.
There you go. We'll just watch him.
We'll just watch them stack
up.
Mate.
You can't tell me.
You steal my shit, I'll come for you, bro. You steal my shit, I'll come
grass.
Grass is better than shouting sexual slurs. Keep all the sexual and family stuff.
Yeah. Don't mention sexual slurs.
People don't like it. People don't like. You
don't like to talk about the Kerem shit or what he went through in the 80s.
I'm surprised. I'm really, really surprised, AJ, that a person of your IQ wouldn't have got the message that the reason that there's so many people that you can't come on panel with is because nobody fucking likes you, bro. No one. Everyone can't stand you because you're a fucking shit stain of a human being, bro.
You're a grass, and it's the same for you lately, isn't it, Reese? You know what I mean? You've been called a grass in the chat. You know what I mean? That's your own fault.
Call me what you want. Call me what you want. I wear that shit like armor, mate. I wear it like armor.
Oh, okay. Wear that
armor.
Bounce
off me, pal.
Wear that armor like you scar over your breast where your fucking mum fucking blimp burns in you and shit. You know what I mean? You fucking scrubber little cunt.
AJ.
What you calling me that for? Sorry.
Yeah, did she slash you, bro? Did she slash you?
No, she didn't slash me. She scolded me, mate. She scolded me.
Pick up your mum. Pick up your fucking mum.
Yeah,
I love your mum.
You should.
That's enough. Enough.
Reese,
someone needs to.
Reese, can I give you some advice?
What's that?
For someone like him. Are you listening?
Go on.
Just sit there and let him insult the fuck out of you, tire himself out, and then he'll just hush up. That's the reason. Listen, mate, I will give a couple of insults myself when I'm talking to him, but I don't bother. It's pointless argument, mate.
Well, I mean, that's the problem when you argue with an idiot. They drag you down to their level and beat you with experience.
Yeah. Listen. I've gonna call him a brainless plank for a reason, because he is.
His shoe size is fucking higher than his IQ.
Listen, Reese, look, you can't argue with stupidity.
No.
All right, and he's stupid. Clear as day. He's called me a fucking spastic, mate. I think you're a flying fuck, mate. Listen, and unless you can have a constructive conversation, don't even entertain the fucker.
Well, link's pinned up now, peeps.
Unfortunately, some of the panels that I go on have him come on the panel, and unfortunately, I do have to encounter him from time to time. But out of choice, if I see him and he's on a channel that I normally go on, I won't come on until he's gone off, because he's a fucking dick. He's a little maggot. I don't want my picture alongside that fucking avatar of his, because he's a wrong'un, mate, and I don't want to be associated with him.
If I pop onto a channel and then he's on, I'll still go up on the panel. I don't give a fucking shit. As far as I'm concerned, it's a new day. If he wants to carry on with the bitch fit he had the previous, and that's fine with him. All good.
Akash says his fridge temperature is higher than AJ's IQ. I have seen single-celled amoebas with more brain fucking power than that cunt. I'm surprised he can wipe his own ass, to be fair. I bet he couldn't do it while they had chewing gum in his mouth. He'd fucking struggle. He'd put toilet paper in his gob or something. Anyway, I'm gonna. Do you know what? I fucking managed to have all my lighters teethed off me, so I'm gonna have to go down to cooker and light my smoking material. So just give me a second, guys.
I've stocked up. I have, so I've got about 6 at the minute. I'm being greedy. Only half of the fuckers work though. Yeah, AJ, I know you're listening. You had your first warning and that shout, right? Knowing full well that Reese has shared with us some of his past. That's them shouts ain't good, dude. AJ, them shouts ain't good. So you had your warning. No more warnings, no more chances to date. Hang out in chat if you're there, whatever.
There might be harsh words, Dave.
The mods don't get rid of you, but I'm not having that. I'm not having that today. I'm not having you attacking Reese with personal stuff. No way.
What was you going to say, Reese?
I was saying to Dave Percy that my words might be harsh, but sometimes when you're speaking the truth, you have to say harsh things.
I'm going to be honest with you, Reese. Now, I first encountered AJ Smith on another channel when he pretty much just took a disliking to me. I couldn't give a flying fuck. I was on the panel with him and I popped into the chat because, I mean, I thought Ultra is bad. Now, I've come to a point where I just kind of tried to just bite my tongue with Ultra because it's a toxic argument. But AJ Smith, another level, mate. He don't bother me one bit, but I mean, unless you want to come up and have a constructive conversation, instead of petty little childish insults, I don't give a fuck no more. I don't care, mate. I'm fucking 28. I'm getting older, mate. I'm fucking tired of all this, this, that, oh, your mum's this, oh, your brother's that, oh, you're this, oh, you're that. Grow the fuck up.
Yeah. Well, yeah. It can get a bit like that sometimes with, but like I've said, we all revert to language that we would have used as teens in the schoolyard or after school when we were half pissed with our mates, calling each other spastics, calling each other mongs, all that. That was, when you're a kid growing up, it was, if you did
some
something.
People have never got out of that mentality, have they?
No, but on here, we all seem to be reverting to it.
Of course, because it's easy. That's why. It's because it's easy to do. Rather than attack the argument, you attack the person. It's easy. Now, go on, sorry.
No, go on.
I was saying it's far easier to attack someone's character, someone's appearance, than it is to actually go after someone who's got a valid opinion and can a thought out perspective. Because bear in mind, a lot of these people, when you start saying something that goes against what it is that they think or what it is that they believe, they experience this what's called cognitive dissonance.
Reese,
and it brings this rage up in them.
Reese, with someone like AJ Smith, just pure ego, mate. He's talking with pure ego. Oh, my ego's bigger than yours. My ego's bigger than his. My ego's bigger than his.
And that's the mistake he's making.
It's ego talk. Mate, listen. I ironed it out on fucking.
No, my mum didn't put me in. Hang on, sorry, I'm going to have to address this fucking cunt AJ Smith again. My mum didn't put me in a care home, mate. My dad put me in a care home. You want to get your facts right before you start chatting shit about me? I'll fucking correct you all day long, and I'll tell my story, AJ. I'll own that shit because I'm not ashamed of it. I'm not. It's made me who I am, and that means the fact that I've got through it. And I might seem like I'm crazy, but think about how much crazy I could have fucking been.
Oh dear, it seems as if you have earned 5 minutes on the naughty step wearing a fucking dunce's cap. Yellow card for fuck's sake. Big up all the keyboard warriors hiding in mummy's vagina.
Any moderators that find... Yeah, I'll go you, Bob. 2 seconds, mate. 2 seconds. Any moderators that find that sort of comment offensive, please feel free to delete the comments. I won't have, like, AJ, we get on, but please do not fucking use someone's past against them and something they shared with us. And it's not easy to fucking talk about. So, fucking just chill out, dude, for fuck's sake.
Yeah, well.
Aye, matey. Thanks for having us on. I'm only going to be two, mate.
I had to address one of AJ's fucking comments a minute. So
listen, man, that's what I've come up for. I've just come in and seen the should we call it fiasco? Just seen the fiasco that AJ has given Reese. Now, look, it's no secret that me and Reese had a little bit of a back and forth. Well, nothing malicious, Reese. I hope you understand that, mate. And I don't condone any of that fucking behaviour that AJ's done up here tonight. I mean, I don't know what he'd done before I came in, but I've seen the fucking man stuff and the care stuff. I've just seen the comment in there, and it's no secret that, I do have AJ on the panel. And he can be a monk. And I've told him he can be a monk. And I don't condone any of that shit. It's right what Reese has just said there. Attack the person. Attack the person. Or if you can't attack the person, attack the family instead.
I get on with it, but I'm not going to tolerate that. And he knows that I'm not going to fucking tolerate it, and I'm going to boot in him, and I'm going to call him out.
Yeah, well, it's nothing to do. That's nothing to do with me.
Oh, no. AJ came on.
I've been told that he come on here last night as well, saying that he's been on the phone to me, which he had. He did for me, but I was just sitting down to tea and couldn't really have a long conversation with a kid, to be fair. But yeah, I don't put my name to that. Shit, man.
I appreciate you letting me know that, Toms. Maybe if because you're friends with him, maybe he might listen to you.
I wouldn't go as far as say friends. Listen, I wouldn't go as far as say friends, man. I don't listen. I know he can be brutal, Reese. He can be. He's not the only one on here who can be brutal, to be fair.
No.
Listen, I was in his area, man, and I wasn't far from him. Went and meet him. That was it. I don't think AJ. I don't think he does himself any favours, to be fair, but but I wouldn't go as far as say friends, like friends. You know what I'm saying? It's just one of them things. I get on with him. He's all right. At times, but I don't think. And again, I'm not justifying anyone's behaviour, but I don't think the drink does him any favours neither. To be fair. But listen, it's not, these laughs just breed toxicity. I mean, look, there's Vince Vega getting, just toxic, man. Toxic bullshit.
I agree.
Yeah.
What, if any, I don't see any productiveness coming out of these labs, to be fair.
Well, that's one of the reasons why I channeled it into making beats, Tobbs. Because at least I'm making something that's creative and original, and it gets some of my emotions off my chest. And I've got to be honest with you, since I started doing it, I've felt better. I've felt better in myself. I've been better when I've been at work. I've not been as angry, and it feels like I'm getting to deal with some of my issues instead of bottling it up.
Yeah, listen, I was saying, you do one about me, man. It's like water off a duck's back, bro,
It's all end of the day, it's fun and games, isn't it? It's using something for inspiration to create something, and that's basically all I'm doing.
But listen, I see a lot of this, he's a wrong and we fucking that word, man, just get shot about round here, left, right and centre. Doesn't it, to be fair? I mean, I was calling you were wrong, wasn't it, Reece, a couple of days ago?
Well, yeah.
It just gets shot about left, right and centre, man. Do you know what I mean? But the truth of the matter is, though, there is some wrongs in this community that I wouldn't be seen dead walking down the street with. And I'm sat in panels with some of them. Do you know what I mean? What's going on? Do you know what I mean? I question myself.
It brings all sorts of people together, doesn't it? This platform, it brings people in from all different kinds of walks of life, which is one of the reasons why you get as much conflict as you do, because you've got different people from different backgrounds with different value systems. You know, and we all value different things. To some things, something's acceptable, and to another person, it's not. And that's when we butt heads and we collide with that. That's why we get the conflict and the drama. And to be honest with you, Tobbs, it's why people tune in. It's why it's so addictive. It's why channels are getting viewer numbers now regularly 150, 160.
No, listen, there's plenty of labs out there within this community like that. Yeah, fucking good numbers, better numbers than we get, to be fair.
Yeah.
And there's no fucking carry on over there, mate. Do you know what I mean? Where's the decent conversations gone, man?
Well,
Do you know what I mean?
it's partly because a lot of the people that come up on these panels, probably almost everybody identifies with some sort of issue with attention seeking. Because when you're on a panel, you generally you're trying to get attention, which is why people.
So what about the chat board then, Reece? What about the chat board? There's a lot of fucking toxicity in the chat. So what about them?
You're absolutely well. It's because it's perceived as a place where you can express yourself without consequence. So people lose their inhibitions and they act out their worst selves. They say the things that they can't say in real life that they really want to get off the chest, and they wish you could say to somebody's face. The chances are most of the people that are typing this shit aren't brave enough to say it to somebody's face. They wilt like a fucking flower.
Yeah, but let's have it right. Listen, if me and you were having a screaming match now, are we saying it to each other's face?
Well, no, not really.
Do you know what I'm saying,
a microphone at a TV screen, aren't we? You're absolutely right.
I mean? And it's fucking nonsense.
And if you're shouting, you're not hearing what either of you would be saying anyway. It's got to be done in a calm and collected manner. Well, you never take it in. Nothing ever gets settled.
Do you know?
Go on.
Sorry,
go on,
guys.
No, it's all right. Go on.
Do you know what, Ministry? I'll tell you what, you know, you just going to sit there. Now, if somebody's got a problem with you, come and express the problem. That's the thing. I'll tell you what, that's the thing with AJ Smith as well. He said he basically had an issue with me. Well, what is your problem? He's called me a bird this, called me a bird that. Well, instead of fucking going, call me this, call me that, tell me why you think I'm a bully. Tell me what's the reason, what I've done for you to think I'm a bully. And I'll be like, okay, all right, maybe I understand. I'll be like, well, no, I disagree with you. But instead, it's just fucking left, right, back, centre, fucking insults. It's just like, what the fuck is this shit?
Do you know what, Nathan? I think this is the first time I've ever heard you, express yourself. It's first proper conversation that I've had with you, I think. But I can see immediately why he doesn't like you. It's because you're articulate, you're intelligent, and you can express an argument, and you can see flaws in people's logic. And he doesn't like that because people like that see right through him.
Listen. Sorry, go on. Sorry, because he was talking to you, Nathan. Sorry, mate.
Yeah. Now, as I go now, I now all this roasted stuff, I don't see any entertainment in it at all. We're going on to a panel. Now, in my opinion, all right, if you're going on there to roast someone, then and if you get a little backlash for it, then it's your own fucking fault. Now, obviously, you're getting some people like AJ Smith, for instance, who's fucking, insulting people left, right, and centre. Then he wonders why he fucking is getting what I go and call very unpopular. And then he's continue with the insults. At the end of the day, if you're getting some sort of a big ego boost from fucking people not liking you, then pathetic. I'm myself. I'm always.
Do you know what? I'm not justified. I don't, like I said earlier, I don't think the drink helps him for a start. I've tried for fucking weeks to get him to drop it with Zara. Tit for tat. But at the end of the day, I asked him this question: are you going back at Zara? What does that achieve? How does it better you, AJ? How does it better your life, daily life? You know what I mean? Because all I see is fucking resentment. Resentment fucking breeds negativity. So there can't be any fucking positives coming out of it. You know what I'm saying? And now, he's gonna, he's coming for you, don't? And I'm laughing, and it's not funny, man. But
what do you mean he's coming for me?
Well, exactly like what's just happened there. Do you know what I mean? It's not fucking funny, really, bro. But he's gonna follow you about like a bad smell. Do you know what I mean? But really, what does he achieve from that as well? But he doesn't get that question. He can't fathom what I'm saying to him when I say that to him, man.
He's lost something today. I know it's not a lot, but you know, he's lost the ability to come on and have his say today on here because he had his warning. He abused it, and I'm not having it today.
Yeah, but he doesn't fathom what I'm saying.
I think when him and Ultra are together on panel, it's a fucking. They're like a new Malcolm and Wise. They're fucking funny. They bounce off each other. And I know AJ has been a knobhead in the past, a big knobhead, but I do find him.
Do you know what? Sorry, do you know what? I don't agree with the strike rate, but it is what it is, right? But in AJ, I'd say, what are you achieving by coming for you the way he is? It's not changing it, is it?
Well,
Kim, it's funny.
He's just making himself look silly.
No. Check this out. Check this out. Kim, it's funny as fuck. How long ago did Ministry kick him off? How many minutes, roughly? 15, 20, 25?
Yeah, somewhat like that.
Right, okay. What you still talking about? What you talking about? Now, the other two boys that are on here, right? I've been listening. Every point you've brought up, you've had AG's fucking name in your mouth. What do you expect him to do? If he's not, what do you think he's going to love that? Is that going to calm him down? If you want to talk about it, like be fair, like fair's fair. Okay, narcissism and all that kind of shit. Yeah, I've just heard two guys project everything that I can see both of them did. One of the guys thinks it's all right to tell somebody threatening purple dildos is bad, but rapping about it is good.
What?
Listen, just because, yeah, but whether you like it or no, right? Yeah, somebody says, fucking purple dildo, right, to somebody, right? That's bad. But it's all right for you to rap about it, doing it to somebody. What you're doing when you're
saying purple dildo to somebody was bad. When did I say that? Joker?
Well, did you think it was acceptable? Did you think it was acceptable for Live Free to say that to somebody then?
If it was meant in jest, yeah, it's fucking hilarious, mate.
Okay, so
I beat you to death with a big purple.
No, listen. The bottom line is that's perceptual, isn't it? In jest. And bearing in mind that, let me finish. Let me finish. Please, let me finish. Right? Bearing in mind that you're a guy that reckons hearty words is bad, but rapping's good. But like I say, I'm going to jump back off anyway. I'm just pointing out the fact that you're like, I don't know what it gets. You're talking about him 30 minutes after he's left, bro. What you could get?
Yeah, I get that, to be fair. Like,
come on. You're playing his game. You're playing his game. You're playing.
He was talking about me on the panel, mate.
Of course, but you're still playing into his game. You didn't even realise what his game is, and that's the most fucking hilarious thing about the whole hang. That's what most people are laughing at. They're not laughing at him.
Joker. That's fine. I will take your recommendation, mate. I will just ghost the motherfucker. I'll just pretend like he doesn't exist. I won't even give him my breath all the time.
You won't even see him if you just block him.
To be fair with Jojo, Reese, I did actually go and make that point earlier on about AJ.
Yeah.
You know, you won't see him if you just block him. Funny enough, he'll be talking to himself. And then who's the joke getting played on? But like I say, it's like you said, it's ego, and you want to get one up back. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, I'll see you later, and I'll just point out another projectionist there. Projectionist. I'll see you later. Keep pointing them out every fucking time. Well, it's all about ego. If you want to get one up, right? If it's all about getting one up, listen. If it's about getting one up, right? Yeah, it's about ego. Well, who said it was all about ego?
Who's the projectionist?
Who said it was all about ego and agreed?
No, I said
you answered my question, Jojo.
Right. And if
who's the projectionist?
Well, we'll tell you what. If you're that silly, you can't figure out. There's only 4 people on here. One person mentioned ego, and somebody else agreed. Right.
Well, I mean, if you can't go and
right, and then I also stated. No, it's just that I didn't spoon feed. I like to have intelligent conversation, and these little things test the intelligence of people that I'm dealing with, right?
So am I stupid?
Right. So, well, that's entirely up to you. If you can't get it, then I'm going to say yes. If you do get it, I'm going to say no.
Well,
but it's up to you to decide that, right? And then what I also said to make it easier for you, to make it my arrogance is exponential. Don't worry about it. It's infinity, right? And then I also stated what I stated. 2 people that are just keeping saying hangs. Keep it going, boy. We've 25 minutes. You've been talking about him. That doesn't keep it going, no.
I think I need to listen to you more often, Joker. You're a very interesting character. I think I need to
No,
listen
but to be
you more
fair,
closely.
and I'm not blowing smoke up his arse, Reece, you know. He talks sense, you know. And I used to not dismiss, but I didn't really have time to Jojo. But when you sit and you listen, right, he makes sense, to be fair.
I've not got the best way of bringing it across, obviously.
Maybe not all the time, Paul, but listen, we're not all. But he does, Reece.
I am need to bounce, but anyway, Ministry, thanks for letting me on. I need to bounce. I've still got stuff to do. All right.
Yeah, no worries,
I'll be ghosting in the chat anyway. Catch, enjoy, have fun.
See you later, Jojo.
Yeah, I'll catch you in a
mate.
bit on the chat, mate.
Yeah, he does talk. Sometimes he does talk sense, Jojo. To be fair.
Look. As I said, I'll agree with him on the ghosting, but I'll disagree with him on the projection.
Yeah, I know. We know. Well, listen, if we all agreed anyway, it'd be fucking boring, wouldn't it? To be fair, Nathan. But listen, I'm going to jump out as well.
Shall we move on with the topic?
Yeah, well, I'm going to jump out anyway. I just want to come up and say I don't condone and what it is. I don't condone what he was saying about your mother and the care and all that. Right, your mum putting you in care or whatever.
He's low hanging fruit. He's trying to hurt me, but he lacks the ability.
I know.
To do so.
Well, I know.
Frustrating him.
But listen, as well, and that's why I'd be selective what you share on here, to be fair, because listen, you know, you've shared some fucking deep stuff, to be fair, Reece.
It's all already out there, Tobbs.
Yeah, I know, but what I'm saying, though, mate, is on a platform like this, when you're sharing shit like that, mate, there's motherfuckers out there that will bag it, bro, and come, but yeah, 100%, Nathan, you know, but that's life.
Let's be completely honest, Tobbs. I'm in the process of the lyrics I'm producing. It's inspired me to write about other stuff as well.
Yeah, well, listen. Do you know when me and you were having a back and forth, Reece? Right, I've heard you speaking on societies and that. Did I ever dig to that level, bro?
No.
For me, it's
you
not
didn't
the
make it personal. You didn't make it personal. And look, and as you know, as heated as I get with other people, I wouldn't bring people's family into it. I won't bring the parents, the kids, the spouses. That's just, it's
it shows how intelligent people are, doesn't it? When they have to do that, bro.
There's far more interesting ways to eviscerate someone than to just pick that low hanging fruit. You know what I mean?
For real, yeah. It just shows how intelligent some of them are, to be fair. But listen, I'm going to bounce. Enjoy.
Right. In a bit.
And catch you in a bit. Ta-ra.
Yeah, in a bit, Tob.
By the way, Grumpy, I see your comment, mate. Blow, I don't think so.
Eating Queen Ninja. Yeah, I'm surprised Gamer hasn't come up for a bit of a shout. Because I was on panel with him earlier, and like I said, he was having a rant and rave about me invading his space or whatever. But I take it as a fucking. I don't take offense at anything he said, really, anything at all.
Gamer.
Yeah.
He's a loose cannon.
Oh yeah, fucking hell, yeah.
The thing about a loose cannon is if you can train it and point it in the right direction, it could be fucking devastating. And if he were to screw his head on and get some focus, he'd probably be a formidable force to be reckoned with. But the problem is he doesn't have direction and he doesn't have purpose. He's just drifting along.
Can I just go and make a quick point? Sorry, Ministry. Am I allowed to go and make a quick point while this person's watching now? Quite recently, I fell out of a group now because basically of things that was said. Now, I was accused of basically kind of like, butting in when they were trying to go make their point. Now this person who's watching on many occasions, all right, he has interrupted me. Not made a meal out of it, but with him, it seems to be that he likes to. So, yeah, I just want to go put that one out there. And he knows exactly what I'm talking about.
Oh, you don't have to explain yourself here, Nath. You're welcome here, fella.
Mm-hmm. No, I just want to go put that out there because I know he's watching. He likes to shoot his ego about.
Yeah. Please, want to know I'm not looking at the chat, but no personal timeouts unless it's very derogatory comments and shite.
Yep, he knows that I'm talking about him. He's in the chat right now, laughing away. Yeah.
Do you know what? To be fair, I do not envy moderators on some of these channels, mate.
I know,
because there are some vile things said in that chat. Absolutely vile.
Yeah, I've removed and timed out about fucking 6 or 7 AJs at the moment. I've not blocked him. I just time him out from StreamYard, which means his comments get removed in YouTube. Yeah, and he has a sit on a naughty step. I'm not going to keep playing him a yellow card. You know, he's already had a virtual red because he ain't allowed back on today. So, you know what I mean?
Again, like I say, he's by keeping up with that behaviour, obviously, I appreciate that you've addressed it, but he's managed to divert the conversation back to him again. And Jojo was right. It's what he wants.
Oh, yeah.
You know.
Unfortunately, you guys, there's a lot of hypocrisy going around.
Oh, and I'm the biggest one, mate. The absolute biggest fucking hypocrite.
You know, I'm gonna be honest with you. I can be a bit of a hypocrite as well. I mean, we all can, but I think when when people kind of, judge everybody else before they judge themselves, then that's just what you're going to call toxic behavior right there. You know what I'm saying? That makes sense.
Yeah.
Well, speaking of toxic, we've got Deegan in the chat. Did you hear my track, Deegan?
I get on with Mr. D, to be honest, but I know he's not everyone.
He's there making references to my daughter in chat, so just so you know, real nice guy. And like I told him on that track, she ain't got a dick, but she's still more of a man than you, bro. Honestly, sniveling little rat.
AJ, you can ask for the link's pinned, but you're not going to get on here because you're just going to come on and
do you know what
unnecessary beefage.
Do you know what ministry? My thing I'll go and say, if he can come up and literally just have a normal, civilized, constructive conversation and go and put his point across without insults, then fair dues. That'll be what I'll go and say, mate. If he can go and display his problem without bringing family into it, without saying spaz, any of the other derogatory words, however you fucking pronounce that word anyway, then yeah, it's up to you, man. I'm not gonna tell you what it's gonna do. It's your fucking show. It's your panel. But yeah,
man.
AJ,
that guy gets far too many chances.
He's got 6 million accounts going at the minute, so all I can do is remove his comments. Go on, Joe. It's not even winter yet, Joe. Why are you talking about snowballs, Joe? It's not even winter.
I will go and say though, Jojo's point on where this basically going with the show not made, and obviously not continue to go and talk about AJ Smith would be it's a very, very good, valid point. Unless he's unless he's allowed to come onto the panel, just fucking ignore him in the chat because that's what he wants.
Yeah.
Eyes on him.
Yeah. Rick, it's a channel called Stoned But Not Alone. He's a stoner musician. Very, very chilled panels. Talks about all sorts of weird and interesting subjects. Very, very, very chilled, nice channel. Very chilled channel. So yeah, not a nice channel. I'll find the link and I will put the link in the chat for his channel, seeing as I did clip his channel. But I have credited him in the video, so he'll know that I've done it. Unless Gamer goes crying to him or something, but I think he's not going to mind the publicity on this side of the pond, to be honest.
No, and I mean, what you could do is like a ministry bomb, yeah. So obviously, when you keep an eye out for when they're streaming, if you're on at the same time, end your stream, get all your chat to go over and jump in and say hi, boost his numbers for a bit, all subscribe, sign up. Do you know what I mean? Like the stream.
Yeah.
He'll love it.
Yeah. But it's very, you know, you could tell by my video, as soon as gamers started getting aggy, everyone's facial expression changed. And it was like, you know, well, he hasn't said anything. You know, you can't speak like that on this panel. This doesn't wash here. You know, it's not one of them places, you know, and it really isn't. You know, like I said, if you like talking about the weird and wonderful, you know, some conspiracy theory stuff, some history stuff, spiritual stuff, then it's a place for you. Yeah, I'll give it a link in the channel. I'll put it in the channel, even in Michelle. I'll put it in the channel anyway. I was just waffling then because I really like the channel, and you know, Gamer
It
thought
sounds
he'd,
interesting,
like,
mate. I'll definitely give it a look.
Well, Gamer thought he'd found the fucking honey pot, look, and you know, I've already been subbed for fucking months and months, so I'll find it now and because it is a cracking channel. It's a cracking channel. It's probably one of the best US channels I've come across. And I haven't jumped on panel, but he usually goes, you know, obviously because it's the US, he goes later or whatever. So I catch the last half hour of his in the morning before I watch Nutter in the morning. So I'm not really compass mentis enough to jump on panel. If I do an all-nighter and he's live and it's a good subject, then I'll definitely sort of jump on with him, you know. Really accommodating. The whole panel are. Just get his link a minute.
It's not very quiet, isn't it?
Yeah, that's just me. I'm concentrating on getting this fucking link in. Just post this a minute for everyone. Yeah, he's a really sound guy. He's exceptionally stoned most of the time. But yeah, some of the subjects real interesting, and like you can see from my video, my short video, they don't stand for any pissing around. So there's no going on there fucking picking on people, shouting the odds or any of that sort of stuff, you know. AJ, fucking hell. I don't know. You must have one-handed technique down of fucking flipping the back off a phone with your thumb and inserting a SIM card. You must be able to do it in under a second. You fucking that's got to be some sort of world record. It's got to be
Is he blocked? Is he blocked in the stream shot? In the StreamYard?
No, he's not blocked in StreamYard. He's been he might be actually. I don't know.
I've literally, have you
I've been removing his comments and giving him 5 because it's, you know, I won't have him sort of.
AJ Smith, listen, mate. Like I was going to say, come up, have a constructive conversation, and people might start to like you, mate. You know what I'm saying? Because as much as you're going to lay across a fair amount of insults to me, and not very nice insults, I'm very forgiving, mate. I'm fucking 28 years old. I'm a fully grown man. Tomorrow's another day. Simple as that. But anyway. Minister, you know what? If you said that all these people who are putting all this, who are pouring all their poison on you in life, then yeah, mate. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of people doing that at the moment, but fuck it, just get on with it.
Yeah. I'm a notorious fucking fence sitter. You know what I mean? I won't be pulled one way or another into people's arguments, or try not to as much as possible. But I get stick for it for having splinters and that. But you know, I'll take that stick. Rather than
well, there you go. Well,
rather than have unnecessary beefages and
stop. See, oh my god, AJ Smith. There you go. You can't have a constructive conversation. I am hereby out.
I'm a bit beyond on the chat. I'm trying to roll me doobie.
Yeah, nice.
Cheers, mods, for blasting Stone's link in there. If you sub and go over, tell him that be nice, and tell him that Ministry of Madness sent you. Not fucking Northernshire Gollum.
You don't want to have a constructive conversation, so I'm from this point onwards out.
No. It surprised me very much if they let Gamer on again, to be honest, after his performance this morning.
It's a drink, mate. Still hungover from that before.
Have you ever looked back on coming on a live stream the day after and thought, fuck, why the fuck did I say that?
Who, what, me?
Either of you?
Yes, I have. I've apologized to a few people. And other people said, "Oh, you shouldn't have apologized," but it was the words that came out of my mouth that I wasn't happy with. So yeah, I've had 3 blow-ups. One person I haven't apologized to for it, and I wouldn't, which is Winkle. And the other 2 people that I've had little beefages with.
I do believe you went off on me once way back when.
I'm not sure, to be honest. I little go at Jamie, apologised. I had a go at Steve, Mountain Man, apologised. And me and Master Rod had a little bit of a to do, but that was fuck all. That was. I made a few videos and forgot all about it, you know, straight away, and thought, you know, just fuck it, like, you know.
Marshall and Against the Machines got it right. If everyone likes you, you're doing it wrong.
Yeah. You're never going to please everybody. No. I don't expect that. I just, you know, I've been open and honest about myself on air, and you know, what you see is what you get, and it takes a lot to push my buttons. A hell of a lot to push my buttons, I should say. You know, I put myself out as I am. You know, I don't prejudge people. You know, it's the old adage, isn't it? You know, you treat people as you expect to be treated yourself, and I'll stick by that. I'll stick by that. It's so simple, but so.
I do treat people as I want to be treated myself, Minister, but I've got to the point now where if you overstep the line, I'm going to come for you.
Yeah,
you know what I mean.
Is that you, Mr. Chris?
It certainly is, bud. Do you want to see my ugly mask?
No. Leave the camera off. You're all good.
How's it going? Sorry for interrupting.
No, it's all right, man.
You're all right. You're all good, Chris. How you doing, mate?
I'm sound. Who we got? Because you've got comments on the panel. I can't see, Minister.
Oh yeah, I'll get rid of that.
Oh, it's Nathan here, mate.
Nathan, and who's in the top right?
Reese.
Reese. Recording reality.
Yeah, I've been off for a while, Minister. I had come on over the weekend, bud, and I just saw you were live, and obviously, you know, the Godfather YouTuber thought I'd pop on, but again, I've interrupted something. What was the talking about?
We always talk about people that piss us off.
I did a review of Gamer having a go at me this morning, He was on an American panel early this morning, and I turned up in chat and just said good morning, and he went like for a massive tantrum as if I'd like pissed on his cornflakes or something. He went fucking right into one, and I mean right into one. But I find it amusing. I don't take offence. So
you say it deliberately to wind him up, you ministry.
Oh, but yeah, I've made a little video and I've done a little review of the video as well on here earlier. Because Gamer loves to review people's videos, so I thought I'd do that for him, you know. But he hasn't turned up. But
he's not Granny, is he? He's not ministry. Honestly, he doesn't like you, does he? But I think he's just jealous of you, mate. That's what it is.
We've got on for a good while, and you know when like other people kick him off, he's being a fucking complete knobhead. You know, live, he comes and sits on panel with me for hours and has a giggle and behaves himself. Last few, he hasn't behaved himself, and
you got him told,
acting like a tit again. You know.
Well, I've had some fucking fun. Last night, mate. Do you know Mr. Grumpy?
Yeah, he's in chat, or he was. Yeah.
Honestly, mate, I went in. Was on Rev Simon's on his panel. His thingy first. I watched a bit of that, but then he done one, and I was on the panel with honestly that time, and what a funny fuck out. Grumpy, what a legend he is. You know, honestly, I've met him. I think it was Zara weeks ago, and I just clicked with him. Honestly, just clicked with him. What a fucking gentleman he is.
I don't think I've come across him.
Hey, you know, honestly, I haven't even ministry, you know me. I didn't even look at the chat. I just pressed the button to come up, But what a funny fuck he is. I'll tell you what, he's going to be going places. Him like Fly Dog.
I was watching. Nathan's got a bit of beefage with him.
What Nathan?
Nathan's got a bit of history with him.
He's the grass, isn't he? Nathan's the grass. I've just twigged there. You did. Obviously, are you been doxing and grassing like Nathan?
Doxing?
Grassing, like just what I've heard. Look, I'm new to that side of it because obviously you got history with him. Apparently, some Nathan and like the Nathan name just the penny just dropped.
Eyes on wrong and keep them peeled.
Where's this come from? Pat Merrill Grass? Can you please enlighten me?
I'm saying Nathan, obviously the first time I've met you now, right? But again, I've told when I was sitting with like in the panels and talking about whatever, something come up about someone's daughter getting doxed in are you ginger? Or do you know someone ginger?
That there's all sorts of fucking shit going around.
Look at Nathan. I don't know if it's true or not, mate. Apparently, though, you were grass. just saying.
No, mate. I've been called a fucking paedophile. I've been called.
I didn't hear that. But doxing someone's daughter, if you're part of that, mate, that is fucking wrong and like material.
No, mate. Rumors, nothing like that.
Again, Nathan, I do it now, you bud. I'll take your word for that, like I say. But I mean, do you not get him, Mr. Grumpy?
We just clash in all the wrong ways. Yeah, I mean, we did used to get on. But I fell out with certain groups. I'm happy enough to go and say it on here. In fact, I fell out with certain groups some weeks back where I tried to have a bit of a mutual ground with obviously police abusing powers. No, I'm not on the panel to basically stop all the back and forward shit that was going on. Obviously, because of all the drama and all that was happening. It was getting
what you need to do this evening, Susan. I'm not putting up with any nonsense. Do what you need to do.
It was getting a bit tedious, Chris. So basically, then they obviously I was being called an ass kisser, all sorts, fucking backstabber, playing both sides. Now, obviously, now there was a thing where I was being said certain things in the Discord, and I did interrupt when they were trying to go and explain, but only because what they were saying in the first couple of words of the sentence I felt to be a bit insulting. So obviously, I had my hackles up about it. There was an argument. Now, because of the simple fact that I was interrupting, now I'm interrupting because of what they're fucking saying. I mean, I will agree. Interrupting somebody is a bit rude. I mean, but it's happened to me many, many times in the fucking panel. I no one said anything about it at all. I'm not going to make a meal out of it. So it fucking happens. he's done it to me on many occasions where I've literally going to start to go and speak, and next thing I know, his voice has gone over mine. I'll be like, all right, cool, you go and speak, and I'll go and wait for you to finish. Never going to make a meal out of it, but it seems to be with him, it's a big ass fiasco.
So
today, to be honest.
Ministry, mate. Honestly, bud, I'm Nathan's new to me anyway. I'll be honest with you. The voice and I can't say that I've came across him, but obviously being on your panel, mate. But I just heard brief bits of it, and I mean, I'll be totally honest with you, Nathan. There's a lot of people going run doxing people and whatnot, right? And I wouldn't put you on this side of YouTube again, but people that I've known for a while. Well, apparently you're part of some dox. Do you know what I mean? But have you had someone's daughter get doxed? Did they? Like grass did a dress put out? Were you part of someone's other daughter? Like help someone to put someone's daughter's address out or something?
No. Which channel? Who is this? Who is this meant? Who is I meant to be a part of?
Nathan. I'm asking again, bud. Like you know how you fell out with all these people. Apparently, it was something to do with a doxing a daughter.
No, this is all new to me, Chris.
Right. Well, it's even newer to me, mate. And if it's new to you, then I mean, I'm not sure. Marie, were you on Marie's panel or something?
No, I've never been on Marie's.
No, I must be getting it wrong. I must be. 2 seconds, Faith. Like, ministry, mate. Look, I'm gonna go and get me ministry. Look, I'll pop on back on later, mate, if you're on, right? But I just thought. Thank you, legend ministry. See you later, boys. Ta-ra.
Yeah, in a bit, Chris. In a bit. Yeah, so I think Grumpy goes on Chris's knife. I think.
Yeah,
I've not heard nothing of this till today because as late night for me. You know, I miss a lot of late night stuff and.
Yeah, as I've gone and said, there's a lot of hypocrisy going at the moment. I don't really make it meal out of a lot of things. I just get on with it. I've also, I'm going to be honest with you, look, I didn't always used to have as much of a thick skin as I got now, but as, you know, as the time's gone on YouTube, it was a bit too outspoken back in the day. Now I've literally just gone and pretty much piped it in, get a fair amount of comments in the chat, some of it just ignore. I mean, lucky enough in StreamYard, you've got this thing where you're allowed to reply to the comments now, so I don't need to use my mouth, really. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But yeah, man, there's a lot of shit going around at the moment.
Yeah, it's all
right. Grass and Docs and Nathan. Okay, AJ Smith. Okay, there you go.
Yeah,
spouting his venom.
He's been sat backstage, but I'm not prepared to bring him on. He's had 2 chances today. I said he'd have 1, and he had 2, and he can't help himself, which is unfortunate.
I pity him. I pity him. Sad, pathetic little.
Reese, just ignore him. Just ignore him. Don't even give him the airtime, mate. Ignore him.
I do like to run an open panel, and there's only like probably two people I won't let on, and like AJ gets on a lot of people's tits, but lately he's sort of behaved on mine, and today he's been a bit. It's been a bit out of order. Yesterday it was a bit out of order with you as well, Reese, and it started yesterday. And, I was on panel with him earlier, and we were having a giggle, and then obviously you're on mine. Decided to have a bit of a fucking shouty again when 10 minutes ago, or 10 minutes before, on Agent X's, he was all fucking chuckles and giggles, like, You know
what's going to happen? I'm going to start collecting evidence. If he's going to call me a grass, I'll be where he wants me to be.
Others do, Reese. It's just others record stuff. I'm not one for doing it. If I'm watching a live stream like I was this morning and Gamer went at me, I immediately clipped it. So I let him finish having his rant about me and get told off by Stoned. And then I immediately clipped it. I'm not one for watching back live streams, and I know some record live streams and watch them back and to do their work that way, but that's a lot more time consuming,
Mm-hmm.
Do you know this grassing thing though? I mean, that there is things that get said behind closed doors in Discord, for instance, that people don't even know about in private chat rooms, all sorts of shit. So people don't actually really know what's really being said about them. So I mean, the point I'm making is that when people go and say, "Oh, you're this, you're that, you're this, you're that," I mean, the thing is that the person who they could not trust the most has gone and said something that they're going to say to somebody else back to them. Do you know what I mean? And then they don't know about it because they're not a part of that community. You understanding my point on this?
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah. Private conversations, mate. You never know what's being said.
Spunkfish says that collecting evidence for what? A bit of YouTube banter. No, I'm fairly certain that on more than one occasion, AJ has crossed the line into what could be considered malicious communications. So, yeah.
Reese, he called me, mate. I'm going to agree with you, but the guy called me a paedophile on another stream, and I slept like a baby the same night.
AJ, I've given you a couple of chances today, and you just keep attacking, dude, with stuff that I don't want.
Is this where you let me on? Is this where you let me on and then you remove me?
No, I don't want certain things shouted on the panel. You know what I mean about calling people nonsense, mentioning past hurtful. I don't like that shit, man. I really don't. I'm toning back on it. No, we get on, we have a giggle, but I will kick you if necessary.
Okay, I'll be a good boy, I promise. How you doing, guys?
How you doing, AJ Smith?
I love you.
Good.
See, we got off good start, didn't we?
Not in a gay way.
What?
Not in a gay way at all.
Yeah, in a gay way. Yeah, I'm laid up and everything. I'm waiting for him. We got the loop. Sorry, guys. I'm behaving myself, honestly. I'm more sober now. So what we're saying there, Reese, are you still grassing people up? Only a question. No?
Yeah, questions like that are acceptable. But when you bring family stuff in... questions like that are acceptable, but when you bring family stuff into it, it's not. So let's just keep it like...
Yeah, I know. So are you still grassing people up, Reese? You're not talking to me? Yeah, silent treatment. So we'll talk to
Game of the new grass on the block.
You called him there for night, yeah. Sorry.
Yeah, I'm surprised Gamer hasn't come on, but he's probably mass reporting the stream or something.
I haven't even watched that stream, but the short what you did or whatever it was.
Yeah.
I haven't watched it, but yeah.
Oh, he just gives me a load of mouth like I've invaded his personal space or something.
Why is it just me and you? How come your fucking panel's gone fucking blank as soon as I go on?
Maybe they're
they can handle that.
Pleading the fifth, and they're not gonna. They got nothing to say.
Yeah, you keep pleading that Fifth Amendment. You won't get your fucking. You'd have to talk to me one day. Right, fuck it. Listen, I'm going because they're not going to talk to you. I'm fucking streaming.
Well, I'm waiting for you to go and speak. You know.
Oh, here we go. Fucking hell, he's going some balls. His balls are dropped. Right, what are you saying there?
Me, I already had balls. I was being quite waiting for you to go and speak. Yeah. I thought so.
Nathan, you're talking to a dead man. You're talking to a dead man. It's just a voice you're hearing in your head. Just ignore it, mate.
No,
trust me, if you ignore it, it'll go away. Trust me.
I'm on the recording. I'm on the recording. I'm a troll. I'm a super troll. I'm all this, that. No, like all this there, you know what I mean? Pick up AJ Smith. Pick up AJ Smith. He's a Mongol like you all. At least I can admit it. At least I can admit that shit. Right, go on.
I'm king of the Mongols.
I've got a question for you.
Yeah, and?
All right. No, I know you was watching earlier on. I'll stick by my comment one and said.
What's that? You're nonce.
Come up onto the panel and speak
AJ.
about your problem with whoever it is in a constructive manner. Explain what they've gone and apparently gone and done, and then go and put your point across. Then let them answer, because all this insult shit, man.
Right. Okay. So I'll come up on the panel. I'm up on the panel, yeah. So Reese, what he did, he reported me, yeah. Even though I downloaded his content and put his link in the description and tagged him into it, and tagged the link into the description, yeah. He still struck me. But there's other people like auditing YouTube.
What's happening, guys?
Can I just say, auditing YouTube, yeah, has took your content, but you haven't struck him, as you Reese. Yeah, you struck me because you don't like me, bro. And I can name three other YouTube channels that took your content. You haven't struck him, have you, Reese? No,
you know why?
Mongo. Because
you know why?
What's going on, guys? What's going on, guys? Is it Rumble in the Jungle? Is it Rumble in the Jungle or what?
Yeah, no, it's a YouTube grass. Are you going to allow me to respond? YouTube grass.
AJ, are you going to allow me to respond? Yeah.
Go on, and.
So I haven't struck auditing YouTube's. I actually like what he did with my content. He did an analysis of it. He gave his opinion on it. He was actually critical of it in a constructive way. You just ripped that shit off, bro.
No. I called it the spastic rap. If that's not constructive or whatever you call it.
The title. How does that add to that content?
Spastic rap or Mongol rap, whatever I can.
How does it add to the quality of the content by you doing that?
It means you're a Mongol, yeah? And anything that you rap about, it's like an old man fucking trying to rap to a young man's tune.
Yeah, well,
what's wrong with
that's
that?
Absolutely fine. You're entitled to your opinion. If you don't like it, that's fine. But
it
makes me ask the question, AJ. If you didn't like it, why did you copy it in the first place?
Yeah, actually doing something.
Someone taking the piss.
You occupy your mind.
AJ, shut the fuck up, you fucking Mongo. You. Yeah.
Hello, guys. Is everyone there? About an hello. Be a bit courteous instead of arguing. Hello, guys. Welcome, guys. Hello, Nathan. Hello, AJ. Hello.
You're on. Good to see you, mate.
Is that
calling me out here? Hello, mate. How are you,
JJ? How's it going, mate?
How you going, lads? A little bit of courtesy would go down nice, rather than all the I'm going to get you, we're going to tear up and all that. Sounds like 6-year-olds. Come on, guys. Fucking hell. Grow up. How old are you?
I don't need to turn them up. The two spastics on the fucking panel.
Jesus Christ. Stop drinking.
This is what we're talking about, AJ. The problem with arguing with you is it's just futile, mate, because you just insist on talking over people so that you drown them out. And you know, it's like playing chess with a pigeon. Yeah, pigeon
when we have a chat. Yeah, mate. See you later.
All right, JJ. I'm not going to put up with AJ shouting too much.
Yeah, so you're scaring people off now, you fucking Mongol cons.
I'm not scaring anybody off.
Wait.
I'm just trying to highlight what you are, mate.
Wait, sorry, guy. Let me quickly go and say something to AJ Smith. We're pushing people away. Have you not heard what you're saying? You call people spastics and you go, So who's really pushing people away?
JJ came up for a chat and all you did was shout.
How many people have called you a name since you came on this panel? How many people have used a slur against you, AJ?
I'm pretty sorry, yeah, but I'm not sorry, yeah. But the sooner that Reese, yeah, and Nathan learn what I'm about, yeah, the sooner, the better. You fucking Mongol con.
I've already got your number, AJ.
You don't even know me, Reese. You don't even know me.
I don't need to know you. I understand your psychology. I don't need to know you. I understand how your brain works.
Give me a second. Give me a sec. AJ Smith. You call yourself the nightmare of YouTube.
I brought me watching my spastic.
Mate, listen. The more you try to should I whisper
I lost myself for a minute.
The more you insult me, the quieter I'm going to get. Do you want me to whisper?
Yeah, please get gay on that. Yeah? Please get gay. Oh, here we go. My boyfriend's on the panel. I love it. Fucking hell, I'm strapping up for you. Big up. Listen, I'm lubed up for you, Jason.
Hello, Jason. Oh, you want to play with me now?
Yeah, fucking let's play a bully. Let's play with the bully.
Thing is though, it'd be advantage if I
it comes on the panel and it's like, you want to play with me like you're some sort of fucking rinsing cunt that can rinse anybody? What a fucking Mongo cunt!
AJ Smith, have you?
Come on, it's 3-on-1 now. It's 3-on-1. Let's go for it. It's 3-on-1 now. Come on, let's go for it.
It's 3-on-1.
Come on, side team up.
You're not even one. You think you're speaking highly of yourself by calling you one. You're not even that. You run down your mother's fucking leg, mate.
Respect the host channel, AJ, your mum.
That's it.
Your mum should have swallowed AJ.
Listen, right? Listen, you know, there's got 2 people on here that are from care homes that got nuns by the mum, yeah, or the dad.
Do you know, if he said something like that and I was in the pub, I would probably go to jail because I'd break a bottle and I'd stab him to death.
Jason, can I quickly just go and say something to you, right?
Yeah.
Don't raise your voice to him. If you heard me, I started to whisper. The more insulting you got, the more quieter I got.
Ignoring him. We should have just kept his fucking gob shut, Nathan, because he'd have left. He'd have left if we'd have just been silent to him. He'd have left.
Yeah, it's risking fucking.
Don't give him oxygen. Let him come on and just give him the silent treatment. He'll go sooner enough.
Reese, I was trying to have a conversation with the guy because I'm sure it's in there. He come up onto the panel, and he was all right when he come up. I'll give him that. But then he just started. Now he did go and make the point about why he had a problem with you. But then I will agree with you though, Reese, that when you go and make the title of somebody's video on your page, calling somebody a spastic, I will agree that is that's not nice. So I'll agree with you on that one, Reese. Definitely.
Hey AJ, not today, not again today. Thank you. Sorry, I just had to put that in there because he keeps coming backstage, and I'm just not.
Ministry, block him, mate. Ministry, mate. I'm not going to go.
I'm not going to block him from the studio, but I'm not. I'm just not putting up with it tonight. I'm not having it.
Listen, I may well be a bit too forgiving in my life.
Ministry's got fucking loads of accounts. What are you talking about?
What's that?
He's just a YouTube waste man, isn't he? Could you
I'm
imagine
saying
how
he's
much...
got a fucking ton of accounts. I mean,
yeah, I know he keeps coming back.
Yeah, I know.
So there's no point blocking. Yeah, I don't want to block him anyway. So.
Yeah, it makes them quiet a bit.
Reese, am I correct, Reese? Am I correct? The reason why, obviously, I mean, apart from him, obviously, putting the title of the video from your rap, spastic. Did you have a problem with him before that?
Yes, just generally because he's a really rather unsavory character.
Yeah.
I've been around this community quite a while. Not necessarily, it took a long time. I was one of the. I'm going to sound big-headed. I am one of the sort of founding members of the live stream community on YouTube. There's a lot of channels that started making their own content.
Of elders.
Yeah, I was doing it back at the very, very start of the pandemic. And I 8-hour-long live stream some nights. Yeah, so I've been aware of AJ and his antics, and it's recently come out that he was also known as Harvey Price, a troll called Harvey Price that went round with his multiple accounts, just like AJ does.
If that is true, then
no. Can I ask you something quick? Can I? What was that grass thing about? I know it's bullshit, but what was he going on about being a grass?
I don't know. I don't know.
I struck his channel.
No, no. I'm talking to Nathan. I wasn't talking to you.
I don't know what's going on.
Okay. All right. But like you say, bullshit happens, isn't it? 1 minute you're this, 1 minute you're that. Where's it stop?
I mean, I don't know whether people are referring to what happened on Michelle C's this morning. Maybe.
What happened on Michelle C? Because I was asleep, man. What happened?
Oh, mate, I'm not going into that shit.
Oh, what? Oh, fucking hell. All right, and
That's a long, mate. Go back and watch it, maybe you want to find out. That's just a very, very long story. It's mate. It's a fucking essay's worth. I'm not explaining that shit now.
Okay, well, it's called a stream. Anyway,
mate,
no,
mate. I don't do essays.
Okay, all right, man. I don't know. But yeah, I thought you were talking about when Grumpy come on. Was that what you're talking about?
Me?
Yeah, because did what Grumpy was saying? Sorry, Mr. Grumpy. What he was saying was that on Michelle's yesterday. Is that what you're saying?
No.
All right. See, I'm fucking.
Wait,
That's why I didn't
you're
catch up.
Jason, you're getting mixed up, mate.
I am. Oh, it's all right. Grumpy's going to bring me up to speed. It's all right.
Hold on. Is that you, Ash?
Yeah, that's me.
All right.
1965 Ministry. Hiya, Jason, Reese, and Nathan.
Oh yeah, Ash.
Sorry to cut you then, Jason. Gotta be careful.
Wait, Ministry, I've got to come back in, come back out, and then come back in because I can't see all the chat in the stream. All right.
Yeah, neither can I.
Chat's playing up. I had to refresh my browser. I missed.
I'm on phone.
Deegan, how are you, sir? Good to see you. I liked it when JJ was up. That was good. I prefer him up here than fucking.
Well, to be honest, Jojo was speaking sense. I was thinking exactly the same. You had one guy coming up calling irony on the whole thing, and I thought, well, whatever you calling out people for, you've been doing the same thing. So
for me,
I'll go you,
not you.
Yeah, and I'll go you, JJ. I'll go you now. Yeah.
Hello, guys. We can say hello now properly. How are you guys? Hello up there. What's happening, mate?
I'm not putting up with AJ's fucking bullshit,
man.
Go on, Jason.
Cool, man.
Go on, recording. How are you guys? Ministry, how are you, brother? Long time I haven't spoken to you. I love your content, Ministry. You fucking crack me up with them little things you do. I swear to God, they have me in stitches. How'd you do that? I've got that one-shot thing, and I can't make them like you do.
Just practice, I suppose.
Yeah, I even bought that shit. The way you do it makes me laugh. I love it. So how are you guys? Is everyone good? Everyone well?
Yeah.
All good. Apart from AJ, the disrupt. A couple of chances, but I'm not putting up with that. And like I said, I've had last couple of streams. I've had a crack down in the chat and on language used on panel.
Yeah.
Which is what I was
he gets like that when he's had a drink, mainly. When he's had a drink, he gets a bit belligerent.
It's not an excuse. Yeah. There's plenty of people.
I know there's no excuses, but there's explanations, isn't there, to certain behaviours. So, sometimes we get triggered, sometimes, but that's like telling a drunk not to drink,
Well, maybe
say to a drunk person, you're drunk. When someone's drunk recording, you say to a drunk person, you're drunk, don't do that, and see what reaction you get. It just don't work, does it? So it's just an explanation. It's not an excuse, brother.
The thing is, though, JJ, sometimes we're not doing people any favors by not telling them the truth, however uncomfortable that truth is.
Yeah, of course, tell them the truth all day long. It's just sometimes it just don't help, does it?
Well,
we can all be self-righteous as well, can't we? And think that we know it.
Absolutely.
You get what I mean, brother?
I'm the worst, man.
I know you are. So, we all have our idiosyncrasies. That's what I'm saying. That's what it is on here. You see something with someone, you point it out, and everyone gets on it for about 2 or 3 years, and it's never over. I mean, for fuck's sake, when does this shit on here ever end? Ever end? It's boring. Get over it. Move on.
It'll end when people realise it's all just a game.
Well, I'll tell you how it's going to end. Now, I was watching a bit of a news channel the other day on YouTube, and they were calling out people to sign up a petition to stop these deep fake accounts. Now, I've just noticed I've been on Shady's for about 2 hours there with some kind of sound card. It wasn't me on Shady's. It was somebody else using clippings of my voice. And also they can record your voice, and then you can make your voice say anything else.
Yep.
So this is where it's all going to get mad and crazy because, people are going to be on live streams that they work. I'm going to be in bed one day and I'm going to be on a live stream and then I'm going to get shit for it.
Yeah,
I think it'll change people's policy about whether or not they keep the cameras on, because obviously, if the camera's on, it's very, very difficult to see to fake and sync up the vocals.
Yeah,
You know
and the
what I mean?
people can give instructions, can't they? They should ask to put the camera
Yeah.
on, give me an instruction, tell me to do something, or whatever, different things
Exactly.
every single time, you
To
know?
verify. Yeah. So
sorry, chat. My StreamYard's playing up, so I probably won't be highlighting any comments until I refresh. Sorry about butting in then.
Yeah,
But,
it's pretty crazy. This, and why aren't YouTube doing anything about it? I mean,
well, I don't know, a few people have asked me questions or whatever in the chat, and I've just looked at my YouTube, and I'm like a mile behind. StreamYard's not even working the chat, so
yeah.
being a twat. So apologies to anyone that's aiming questions at panel that can't see the questions.
yeah. I think sometimes as well, I give Gamer his credit when you go on his chat, when you go on his StreamYard, you can't see the chat, and actually sometimes it's a bit refreshing because it's not distracting you then.
I didn't
Although,
like it.
don't get me wrong,
Yeah,
hashtag chats lives matter. You know what I mean? I love the chat. I do love the chat, but you get some vile comments in there.
Well, people shouldn't hold personal opinions against other people in other people's chats. They should keep them to themselves. I say this quite a lot.
No,
But, you know,
it's madness at times, isn't it?
It's like the Wild West, isn't it?
It's like I came on just now, couldn't even say hello to Ministry. I hadn't spoken to him for a while, and I love Ministry. He'd be like, I wanted to say hello to him or whatever. I couldn't even say hello.
No,
Couldn't even say hello. Fucking crazy.
The problem with people like AJ is that when they're on the panel, all the attention has to be on them. They hate it when it's, when somebody else is speaking. So they speak over them and just try and be louder and louder and louder, and it just descends into a fucking pissing match every single time. And you know what? Yeah, it generates a bit of drama, and that's okay for your viewing figures for a bit. But channel owners let him get away with it, and they know what he's about every time he comes on. You know what it's going to turn into because it's the same thing every time. I've never seen AJ Smith have a reasonable conversation with anyone.
Yeah, and I can vouch for that because I've spoke to him offline years ago when we were both a mod for a channel, and he was always the same. He always had it in for somebody, but back then it was always ladies. Like you'd always turn on girls all the time. That's what it was. It's only since like Cop Watcher used to always talk down to him and bully him, and once he got away from Cop Watcher, he grew his own pair of balls. But he's been like this for 4 years now? I've known him for.
I don't think it takes balls to do what he does, though.
Oh, of course not. It takes pharmaceutical drugs and cheap cider
to refresh.
You know what kills me is when people come on here and they say that I'm too honest or I'm just being honest when they're being rude. They don't understand the difference between honesty and rudeness and being damn right horrible. You know, that's not honesty. It's not honesty. It's not honesty. It's being damn right rude and saying what you want to say to hurt someone. And I don't get that shit. I don't fucking get it. I will never get that shit. I can't do it unless I do it face to face. When I do it face to face, never tear up with me. We do it. Old, ill. I don't give a shit. Do it to me on here. It's just I don't understand it.
If somebody said some of the things that get said on these panels.
You know, as a kid, I was taught manners, table manners, respect your elders, open doors for people. No, that doesn't exist anymore, does it? So people's opinions are getting more harsh than they would have been, say, 20 years ago. You would have never mentioned the pedo word or the N word in a pub 20 years ago. You would have got punched in the face straight away.
Have you heard that country and western track that's been trending recently? It's called "Try That in a Small Town."
No, I haven't. No,
and it's basically almost like a response to the left. It's quite right wing. It's like, oh yeah, I come from a really little place in Texas where everyone knows each other, everyone's fucking armed, and everyone's polite as fuck to each other. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But try protesting, try having a Black Lives Matter march through one of these small towns in the south of Texas and see what happens. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it's just like it's exactly the same thing. If some of the things that get said on here, try that. Imagine if you were doing that in person. Imagine what the response would be.
It's just
You know
crazy.
what I mean?
Hey, has anyone known the internet is going a bit crazy lately as well, isn't it? Going all wrong. I mean, tried
Yeah.
to order stuff online, open Tesco's, and it sent it to an address I had fucking 3 years ago. I've had to get a refund, but they haven't refunded me the money yet. I've had to buy it all again. It's coming tonight now. I've phoned them up and changed it all around. All sort of things like that are happening. So I think that's what you told me a while back, Akash. I mean, what you told me, that they're fucking about with something.
Well, the YouTube chat's been fucking around for a few weeks now, haven't it? People.
Yeah, okay, told me something a while back, and it's all happening with the internet. It has started to happen.
Yeah, my StreamYard, I've refreshed it, and it's frozen again, the chat. The chat hasn't moved since I've refreshed it, so it's StreamYard's playing up today for me at least.
Yeah. What was it you told me? I forget now. I was saying about. Forget what it was.
Yeah, well, it's just everything's going into one, isn't it? But it's disgusting how you've had to buy all your products again. They should have
I've had
just.
to buy them all again. Otherwise, you've got to wait 5 days to get your refund and all that. I said, well, what if I ain't got the money to buy my shopping again? I mean, I can't wait 5 days. I need my food. There's nothing we have to do. I said, well, you took my money quick enough. I mean, in 2 seconds. Well, I got my money come back in 2 seconds. And it don't. It still ain't back in my account.
If the products have already gone out for delivery and they've gone to a wrong address, then you should just go back to the shop, get repicked and redisputed to you.
Yeah, that's what they should do, but they don't do it that way. They said we can't do it that way. We've got to refund you, and then you've got to pick your stuff again, and it goes that way. I said, well, what's the point? Just this is my address. Bring it to me. And they wouldn't have it. So they had to get rid of the one account that came back up that I had deleted. I deleted that account. They had to amalgamate them or something, put them together, put the right address on, which they'd already done ages ago. And I said to them, it might happen again. They said, well, we don't think it will now because we've done so. What do you mean you've done so? Why didn't you do that in the first place? And now I've got to wait an extra 4 days for my product, and I've got to pay double and then wait for you to refund me the other. It just don't make sense, their policy.
And all the while that money's
money.
sat in their account and they're making interest on it.
This is what I was saying. That's what I was just about to say. They're getting interest on our money, aren't they? That's how they do it. So they keep it as long as they can.
You know, this is another crazy thing that most people don't realise about supermarkets. The farmers' biggest problem with supermarkets is the fact that
Nathan, I've got you, mate.
The supermarkets have remittance periods of up to 90 days. So after a farmer delivers his milk to the supermarket or has it taken away and delivered, he has to wait 90 days in order to get paid. But when you buy that milk, you don't wait 90 days. You don't. The supermarket doesn't have to wait 90 days for its payment. That money transfers from your account to their account instantaneously. And if you pay them cash, it's just as quick.
Yeah.
Well, if you think they deal with millions of people, you're right. If they keep our money as long as they can, the interest must be astronomical.
Of course, and 3 months in finance is a long time. It's a long, it's a quarter of a year.
Yeah, and over a business or a business under an umbrella, imagine the amount of money they're making weekly on interest.
People don't realise this about supermarkets. They're absolutely killing it. They're killing it.
Fucking right.
And they've decimated the farmers, and now they've cornered the market so that with that dependent on them for the very basic necessities of life, they can, all of them, just jack the prices up slowly. Oh, it's inflation. It's inflation. Oh, we can't help it. It's inflation. The profit margins keep going up. It's inflation. Yeah. Shareholders get big dividends. It's inflation. We can't help it. It's down to the Ukraine war. No. It's down to the rich people taking money out of our fucking pockets.
And out, like you said, the producers, the farmers, the people who have got the big polytunnels growing all our British veg, they get less money. Yeah, they get shafted.
We're all getting shafted. They get
less.
From the top to the bottom.
Yeah. The prices get put up in the supermarket and they get a penny or something less on each lettuce or fucking each litre of milk or something, and it adds up over,
Do you know what a loss leader is?
That's a lot of money.
Do you know what a loss leader is?
No, Reese, no.
So, a loss leader is products to a supermarket like milk and bread. Now, traditionally, you could get milk far cheaper at the supermarket than you could get it from your milkman. Yeah.
Yep. And
the supermarkets actually made a loss. They paid more for the milk from the farmer than they got paid for it, and everybody loved it because who the fuck doesn't like cheap milk?
Cheap milk, and
It's great. You give it your kids cereal. You know, it fits right in, doesn't it, with your dietary needs? Milk's great. It's cheap. It's pretty much abundant.
Milk, brilliant.
No problem. So the thing is, when somebody goes to the supermarket when they need some milk, they very, very rarely just buy milk. Very rarely.
Yeah.
And that's where the supermarket makes its profit. There's milk and there's bread, there's eggs. These are all loss-leading products traditionally for a supermarket that are essentially subsidized by the sale of other items in the supermarket. And for the most part, those items were traditionally more or less exempt from inflationary pressures. They never really went up much in price. You might, 2-3%, if that, a year. Do you know what I mean? Slowly. Everything goes up, obviously, but not at the rate at which they have done recently. But that's because the supermarkets have come to realize that we are now, as they planned, absolutely dependent upon them for these bare basic essentials, because everything else is shut down. All the mom and pop shops have been swallowed up. The towns have lost their market spaces. I mean, I know Huddersfield Market is about to be transformed into a food hall. So, there's nowhere to go to buy fresh produce anymore, apart from the supermarket. That's it. They've cornered the market. There's 5 companies, but they've more or less created a monopoly, and they might not... They won't openly say that they act in collusion, but you can tell that they do, because they all put the prices up at exactly the same time.
Yeah.
All you've got to do is look at fuel prices to realise that.
Them loss-leading products, they can afford to take loss on them for 5-8 years until they've cornered the market and own most of the rights to most of that product, and then they hike the prices up. Like you said, the days of the independent fucking dairymen are virtually gone. There's a few around here in South Wales, but the days of the independent dairymen are gone. The supermarkets own every dairy. Muller owns fucking, I don't know what the percentage is, but Muller owns the rights to, I think it's probably around the 30% mark of the whole of the UK's milk production for their milk and their yogurt.
We've pretty much sold almost every aspect of our existence to big corporations in one form or another. From the houses that we live in, to the food we eat, the water we drink, the trains we travel on, the cars we drive, and the fuel that we put in it. Everything we buy is from fucking big corporations. Everything.
Well, it's not. Yeah, it's not like they're selling it all to other people. They're just buying it all themselves into their own umbrella. We all know the triangle that rules the world. Everything's under something else, isn't it? So they're just going as one. Yeah, that's the way it's going. But I've said this for a while. I'm surprised it's taken this long to get like this. They should have had us like this way back when, because it's a lot harder with the internet and for us to research a lot of the shit that they're doing to us.
This is just the culmination of. I mean, first of all, the tech had to be there, right? Akash. The tech had to be there first. They had to be able to communicate with each other and set up the infrastructure that was needed to coordinate what I see as an attack on the British, not just the British people, but the people of the world. Yeah, it's an attempt by a very, very rich and influential few to basically manipulate the rest of us into becoming happy little worker drones who'll own nothing and be happy. This is what the psychologists have taught us. Everything within 15 minutes of your house, everything, it's just shipped to your door from the farthest reaches of the world.
Look at Uncle JJ. They're going to send it to somebody else's house.
Yeah, sent it to the house I lived at 3 years ago.
Oh yeah, it works, doesn't it?
Plus, they've been sending me stuff in here as well, which I think it makes sense. I said to him, you've been sending it here for the last 3 years. Why all of a sudden you sent it to another place? And why? I didn't get it. No compensation, nothing.
Did you see what happened to Nigel Farage with his bank accounts? Don't get me wrong. I'm I'm not a fan of Nigel Farage. I think he's a despicable character. But the banks, because they also think he's a despicable character and they don't like his political message, shut down his bank account. Just shut it down. You will not have access to our financial products. That's it. Gone. Done. Boom. So what scares the shit out of me is, are we going to get into a situation where if you say the wrong things, well, I don't know. That could be absolutely anything in this day and age. Let's be completely fucking honest. If you say the wrong things, are they going to be able to say, well, you know what, we're not going to send this person their Asda order. In fact, they can't order food from Asda at all from now on because of what they've said. And then if Asda blacklist you, and then Sainsbury's, and then Morrison's, where are you going to get your food from? And it only takes a few of them to say, Asda to speak to somebody at Sainsbury's and say, do you know what? Put this guy on your do not deliver list. He's been saying some nasty things. We don't want, where are you going to get your food from?
Just have to go and pick it up the olden day ways.
Well,
mate, the ability to do that is getting smaller and smaller. Have you not been down a high street recently?
Reese, if you can afford it, mate, sorry to interrupt, go to the butchers. If you can afford it, go to the
chef.
Yeah, I mean, you're saying that. Where is a butcher's? I don't know one butcher's in Ireland.
I mean, to be honest with you, I mean, even look, here's the thing, all right, about with a lot of the meat in the supermarkets. Now, I'll tell you what. Yes, earlier on, I went into Lidl, and it's now, in my opinion, if they want to go and sell their food and shit, it's got to be cut equally. It's got to look near enough the same. Not these, flat pieces, then these big pieces. It's very, very mix and match when you go into supermarkets these days. Now, in a butcher, it's not like that. I've been to a butcher before. So, I mean, even if the supermarkets did blacklist you because you basically, or they basically ban you from going to a supermarket, it wouldn't really be the biggest thing in the world, because somebody, like I said, if somebody's been to a fucking butcher before, mate, I mean, if I had the money, I'll pick them over a fucking supermarket meat any day. And then if you want your normal shit, just go to a fucking go and find it, in the corner shop or whatever, mate. You got to think outside the box sometimes. Not what's always in the box, but what's outside the box, because the supermarkets aren't as big as they think.
Well, yeah, you've got it. I've done this today, this morning. I went and found myself a load of berry bushes, because when you go to like the supermarket, they're really expensive, and you don't know where they come from. They might, So I've sourced myself a lot of anti-toxic berries, and
I've got to admit, my daily fruit, like, I'm not allowed a lot of fruit because of the sugars in it, but my daily fruit, I just go out and pick it from the bushes in Arlo, and I eat that.
Yeah, I was watching the other day down the park with Tyson.
Yeah, so that's what I do now. I pick my own bits of fruit and all that, but it's obviously you've got to go to the supermarket because there ain't one near me. There's a little shop near me, but it's like 60, 70 quid for two bags of shopping. So you have to have a big shop now and again, don't you? So you have to have it delivered, so that's what it's like now, delivery. And as you say, at the butchers, I swear to God, I don't know, there ain't a butcher's in Arlo. There's not a butcher's. There ain't one. You have to go to the supermarkets where in there might be a little butcher store or something, and most of the meat's on the thing. But there ain't a butcher. I don't see butchers about anymore. When I was a kid, every street had a butcher's. In London, when I lived in London, East London, every street. You go, this street there's a butcher's, that street there's a butcher's. You don't see them.
A lot of shops have literally just been run down because of the energy prices going up. Because listen, obviously the government, they work for the big corporations. The big corporations bring in the bucks for them. All right, so they're gonna get rid of all the small little fuckers, and they're gonna just keep all the big fuckers, because all that is to them is how much money they're raking in. So I mean, when you get things like that, I mean. Listen, for those bastards in the fucking government and all that, and just for the state, in fact, I'm just going to say the fucking state. It's, unfortunately for them, the hunger for more money is the root to their evil, and that's a fact. It really, really is a fact. I'll tell you where this all started. All right, now, this all started when people have been for years dealing with the fact, all right, or think of prices going up and up and up and up and up. Now, as prices go up, all right, a lot of these companies, a lot of these contractors, a lot of these councils, a lot of these corporations have been, lowering their quality. So the more you pay, the shittier it's going to be, because they've seen that you're just basically bowing to them. So they'll be like, oh, well, we're going to go and take the piss even more. Oh, here we go. We're just going to go and, get this cheaper material. It's going to go left, right, and centre, mate. That's how it all works.
Yeah, it's crazy. Don't know what's going on, but everything is going crazy lately. And since that lockdown, I mean, prices have gone fucking mad, and I think that's what it was about. An inflation increase. It was for the small businesses, to be cut out and gone. And so, but Spunk Fish, what's happening, mate?
Oh, JJ. Good to see you, JJ.
Good to see you, brother.
Hello, Cash, man. I thought I'd have to jump up. Yeah, my friends are on panel. I thought I'd have to say hello. Big up, man.
Mate, big up,
bro.
bro.
Get you straight, JJ. I'm always ghosting you, man. I know you've been keeping low, but I'll tell you what, when you come on, you bang it on the money. It's like straight away. I know it was all chaos earlier on, and you went back and thought, let them fuckers burn out. Then you come back up, and the first thing you said, JJ, which is exactly true, if somebody's got a mental addiction and you don't dictate and tell them to stop it, it'll make them worse. You'll think, well, fuck you, I'm going to drink more, I'm going to take more drugs. That's the last thing you fucking said to anybody.
Yeah, it's a way around it. I worked in the field for a long time, plus, I've been an addict for a long time as well. There's ways of dealing with things, and
yeah. I mean, if somebody's
people mean well, they mean really, really well, but they just haven't. They ain't got in the know-as, But people do mean well, though. I don't think they're being horrible when they're trying to help.
No, this is the point. They think they're doing the right thing, but they're actually doing the wrong thing. Like if you like get up somebody's case and stop buying and drink and start moving it, the best thing you do is just let them make their own mind up. Don't start withdrawing things and putting boundaries there, because obviously boundaries are to be brought down, aren't they? And they'll just go defensive. Yeah, they'll go, oh, you bastard controlling me. I'll make my own decisions. And that's exactly what happens when you're an alcoholic, which I know because I've been an alcoholic. And when I've given up the booze, right, everybody's different, but when I've given up the booze, I've decided to give up the booze, and I have given up the booze on my own. I've gone boom, 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 and done it. When people start dying and drinking,
you have to hit a catalyst in your life where you think enough's enough, and that's it. And no, that can't be enforced on you in any way, because as human beings, we are very defensive, we are very argumentative, and we don't like being told what to do. And all these things kick in us. But when someone's already intoxicated, you're not actually talking to the person, you're talking to the intoxication. So there's no point.
I'll tell you what though, JJ. The problem is here though is that some people don't like being told what to go and do, but they like to go and tell others what to go and do.
Oh God, of course, yeah, that's fine. It's human nature to be that way. Don't do what I do, and that's called lording it over people, really.
Yeah, self-righteousness.
Yeah,
I'm full of it. I'm right, self-righteous prick, and I can't take my own advice.
Unfortunately, these days as well, when it comes to things, I mean, people can give advice, but then when you start to get people saying, "Well, maybe you should start listening to people." Well, listen. Advice will play its part in due course. As somebody goes along and as they grow as a person, I'll be like, "Well, yeah, actually, I've looked at this situation. Actually, that person's right." But it becomes controlling and coercive behaviour when you literally pick on that person and go and say, well, you need to listen to me. I'm trying to go and explain something to you. You're not doing what I think you should be doing.
Yeah. Then it becomes dictating. Then you're dictating, aren't you? Yeah, good point.
Yeah, I've had that a lot recently, to be honest with you.
And then if you're like JD said, if you're not firing on all cylinders, you're going to take that as an intellectual attack. So you're going to be defensive and you say, well, you don't tell me what to fucking do. I'll do what I want to do. That's exactly what we're going to do.
Actually, intellect is an abuse. You can use intellect to abuse people big time.
That's right. Exactly.
What it really is that person also thinking that they're better than you. Because listen, no fucker's perfect, all right? Listen, we've all got our faults. We've all got our nickels. We've all got our grannies. Do you know what I'm saying?
Mm. But I mean, I don't know, it can happen that, but I think what it is, Nathan, 9 times out of 10, it can happen that, like you said, they're better than you, but 9 times out of 10, it's just people that don't understand, but they do mean well. It's just that they don't understand. I mean, there are actual the motives are very good because they just want you to stop the booze and get your life sorted out. But they're going about it the wrong way when they start like telling you, "Oh, don't be drinking, you're drinking too much," and then you get the silent treatment. I mean, what's worse when you're in a relationship, right? And you get the silent treatment. You think, "Oh, fuck that, then I'm going to go out and get a fucking drink." Fuck it. You know what I mean?
A pure example, I'll tell you what, actually, is Tyson Fury and his missus. She stuck through it. I don't know if people have heard about that story, but she stuck through him thick and thin. He went off the bandwagon. He went overweight. He was drinking. He wanted to fucking commit suicide and all sorts. You know, his head just went loopy. And she was still fucking there. That's what you go and call a fucking relationship. And simple as that.
Because she didn't drink. Because she didn't drink, did she? I mean, I would never have a relationship with anybody. Well, all my relationships I've had success with, and I've had some long relationships. They've always been with women that do not drink. Because there's no way I could I drink myself? There's absolutely no way. It'd be impossible that you could have a relationship with somebody that drank the same as you. It'd just be a toxic. It'd be a spiral of doom, wouldn't it?
Yeah, that makes sense very much.
Yeah. In fact, I don't know what the records show, but unless it was two alcoholics that both decided together to knock it on the head and go on the wagon, apart from that exception, I don't think it'd ever work. I don't think there's any record of it ever working. It'd be pretty much impossible. What's your take on that, Arkash? Are you there, Arky? Are you bloody in kitchen? Because I know he's up and down, Arky.
I think. I was as well. With,
oh, brownie, stop it. Love those things. Beautiful.
That's fake news ministry. You're showing us fantasy brownies, man. we know they're fake. They're not real.
I can fantasize over a brownie all day long. Don't worry about it. I love being a diabetic. We love sugar.
I love to hear you, mate. Right? There's facades of your or intellect and your character that I really, really love and I admire, and there's other sides that I really fucking hate. I suppose that's just you, Reece, isn't it, the way you are? But there's other sides that really challenge. Yeah, I mean, other sides I think are like really, wow, Reece, brilliant. You know, like your music side and where you stand up for human rights. But then you get this like little really girly whirly side, which really pisses me off. But I suppose at least I like sort of half of you, like. At least I don't hate every fucking essence of you. So I suppose you've got
my girly side, mate. I get my hair out, let my hair down. Look at that.
There you go. There you go. That's better. The rock and roll, the music side, the hippie Reece. That's what we want. Now get the guitar and let's have a song, Reece. Come on, brother. Come on.
Downstairs, mate. I tell you what.
Give it some love, Reece. Give it the love. Come on, spread the love. Get the tunes out. Come on, mate. We'll have a smoke.
I'm working on a track at the minute. I'm working actually to try and to be able to play the guitar and rap at the same time. It's actually extraordinarily difficult.
No, it is. Yeah, it's multitasking. It is hard. Yeah, you've just got to keep at it. But do it slow. It's all about time. You don't understand anyway, Reece. You've got to do it slow, but make sure you always practice on time. It's all about the timing. Make sure you get the right bass notes. Yeah, and do it slow.
That's doubly important when it comes to rapping as well, because you've got to be, rapping is it's all about mouth percussion. Timing. Timing. You've got to say your mouth essentially becomes one with the percussion.
All music, no matter if it's lead guitar, heavy rock, classical, reggae. It's all to do with timing. All to do with timing. If you get the timing, folks, you sound shit. If you get the timing right, you sound good. That's it, simple as that.
Same with an engine, isn't it?
Yeah.
Same with an engine, yeah. You can have the best engine in the world. If the timing's not there, you're not going to get much power. You can have a little engine, you tune it up and get the timing right, you'll have 100 horsepower out of it. So it ain't about the size and it ain't about what notes you're playing, but you get them little notes on time.
The precision, isn't it? Precision.
It's about precision.
Fine tuning, isn't it?
Yeah. And it's the same with music. You get every note on the beat and all that. It ain't about how many notes. It's about getting them in time and getting them in position and keep it tight. You've got to keep music tight. If it's loose, it sounds shit. That's the difference when you go to a band and stuff and they sound crap. It ain't that they ain't got the ability. It's that the timing. They need to practice on the timing to get it tight. The same guys, if they spent a month getting the timing right, they'd sound $1 million fucking dollars, mate.
That's why it's important to practice with other people as well, so that you develop that chemistry.
You're right.
There's some of the greatest songs of all time have effective use of silence. And as a band, to do that collaboratively, and get everybody to be silent at the same time, it's really, really difficult.
Spot on, Reese. It ain't the notes you do play, it's the notes that you omit and don't play that gives it the magic. It's the notes you omit that gives it the magic. You know, That's what
John, well done. Hello, Johnny boy. How you been, mate?
Anyway, I'm going to jump off now because I'm on the fucking phone, right? And it pisses me off. I'm going to get a laptop.
Spunkfish? Spunky?
Who's that? Who is it?
John.
Who is it? I can't see. I'm on the fucking phone, mate. Who is it? Come on, give us your voice.
Yeah, fucking blind cunt. What's fucking...
Oh, is that John? Is that John or Jason?
John. Yeah.
Is it Jason or John?
John.
Me.
All right, John, mate. Big up, John. Big up, mate. Let me get the glasses on, mate. Hey. I've got you now, mate. I've got you, brother. Hang on. Fucking hell. Hang on, mate. I can see you. Hang on, mate. Hang on.
Where's your fucking Ibis, fella? Where's your Ibis, man?
Here we go, mate. Here we go. Hang on. Let's put the light on. Here we go, mate. There you go, brother. Here we go, mate. Whoa. Big up, John. Big up, John. One of the best guys on YouTube. If you don't know him, everybody, sub to him straight away. The more subs he gets, the easier it is to get up them fucking hills. He gets up the steepest hills. Hey, mate. Hey, that was good up Box Hill the other day. I was ghosted, mate. Up Box Hill on the York Ashes.
Oh, right. Yeah, man.
I think he was on someone's live stream, and me and my brother nearly both choked when you said you paid £7 for a can of Coke and a fucking pasty.
Oh, I know, man.
Yeah, that's right. I remember that. You ever sat down? That's right.
What the fuck was that? £7?
Yeah,
£7.5.
but it had to be done. Yeah, that was up Box Hill. Yeah, up Box Hill. Yeah. One of them fucking caravan things, you know, like on the car parks, you get them. But there you go. I'll tell you what, though, I paid £4.50 for a small bottle of fucking salad fucking cream. Do you know them little baby ones? The smallest salad cream you can get, £4.50. Jesus Christ! I'll tell you what, I need a coroner. I need a fucking coroner, that cunt.
Fucking hell, man.
Anyway, I'm going to fuck off now, right? Big up, all guys. Big up the ministry.
Big up,
Reese. Get your hair down and get playing the tunes, Reese. And stop being so fucking serious and all that. I'm reporting people, fucking cunt.
Have you not heard my new rap tunes?
I have. Oh, yeah. No, I like that because that bird is the right cunt, isn't he? The right cunt, yeah. I do like that, yeah. But anyway, JJ, an absolute pleasure, mate. I'll be in the chat listening.
Brother. All right, brother.
Yeah,
nice to speak to you, mate. Nice to speak to you.
Nathan, I haven't forgotten about you, Nathan. Big up you as well, mate. God bless you, and I'll see you all later. See you later, man.
See you later, brother.
See you later.
Look like a kid in a sweetie shop here waiting for me fucking food to come.
Yeah. The suspender's killing you, JJ.
Yeah, I've got some things coming that I've run out of. And you know when you get an anchor in for something to eat that you want? You know what I'm saying?
All the time.
Hurry up, food. I want me food. I haven't even had dinner yet.
I went to Toby Carvery this evening.
Yeah, I think that's so bit rages, yeah.
I had lamb, yeah, it was quite nice.
It's hit or miss. I've been a few times recently, and like the first twice we went, it was absolutely fucking mustard, crispy Yorkies, nice meat, good roasties, and then the last two times we've been, we booked early, and it wasn't as nice, to be honest.
I must have a different cook, innit?
Yeah, I
Well,
don't know whether
also
they're
it
like
depends on.
first not out, you know, or something.
It does depend on the time that you go, because when they have lulls in service, the stuff isn't going to be quite as fresh on the line as what it's going to be if it's busy. Because if it's busy, they've got to ramp up production to put more out. So the more the likelihood is, if you go when it's busy, yeah, you might have to wait to sit for a little bit, but you get it fresh because they've got to bring new stuff out to keep up with demand.
Yeah.
And it gets eaten before it goes cold and, you know, crusty and stuff.
That's the only times we ever go. We'll if we can see one that's busy, we'll order a takeout.
Don't go unless there's a queue.
Yeah, we'll just order a takeout and we'll sit in the car. I'll smoke. I'll smoke and then.
Yeah, that makes sense actually, doesn't it?
Yeah,
I've worked in those restaurants. I know how it works. They basically cook things on batch.
Yeah,
not quite to order, but in prediction of busy periods. You know what I mean? And then when it gets to when they're getting slammed, all the stuff that's coming out will be fresh and it'll be piping hot and it'll be nice.
Yeah,
you can't be fresh cooked food.
There under the lights for hours is going to be minging, man.
Yeah, they get a load of, especially them. They get a load of pre-blanched stuff in. So all they do is dip them in the fucking boiling baskets for a couple of minutes.
They put them in the hotel pans. Yeah,
yeah.
You know the big silver trays. You open your bags up, spread it out on the tray. Bang it into a combination steamer and oven. Yeah. Whap it on there for about 7 or 8 minutes. Like the cauliflower, for example, you pull it out, put it into your hot, your casserole dish that you're going to serve it in. Pour your cheese sauce over the top. Throw a bit of paprika on it. Shove it out under the lights. Come and get it, guys.
Yeah.
It's like when it's been left in them things, it just goes soft. The food, doesn't it? It just don't taste right.
Minging.
Yeah, it's horrible. Yeah, I know exactly what you mean. I don't like that
It's
shit.
not worse than overcooked food. And if you're holding heat for a long time, if it's anything past 15, 20 minutes, the food that you're eating is not going to be as good as what it was when it was first made. It's just a fact.
Yeah,
it deteriorates over time. The only exception is something like a good stew or a casserole that improves with prolonged heating because it reduces and the flavors intensify. But if it's something like vegetables or something like that, it's far better fresh. You've got to eat it.
Yeah. I like mine virgin on. Obviously not taters and that, but other veg I like it virgin on raw. And pasta I have to have al dente. If it's past al dente, I class it as like congealed slugs because that's what it's like to be slimy and stuff.
It's horrible, isn't it? Slimy shit. Pasta has to have a little crunch to it, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Do you know what al dente means?
Yeah, that's like raw, isn't it? Al dente, isn't
it? Translated from Italian, it means to the tooth.
Yeah, just
so
a little
when you bite into it, you need to feel the texture of it when you're biting it.
The crunch.
Yep, exactly. And
I like it a little bit. I don't like it exactly al dente, but I like it a little bit more cooked than that. But I do like to have a crunch in the food. I must admit, unless they're Brussels. I like my Brussels nice, soft, perfect.
Oh no! You can't do. No,
I'll eat Brussels anyway.
Brussels sprouts is one thing that I'm very, very particular over.
Yeah, they've got to be perfect.
The best way to cook Brussels sprouts, believe it or not, is cut in half in the oven and tossed with bacon ladons.
Yeah, beautiful.
Plenty of pepper. You could even throw in some baby pearl onions in there. That just
fucking. You can boil the thing and they can taste all right, but you are right.
Boil dry thing for 1 hour to 2 hours.
Can you hear that?
In boiling water.
Yeah.
On the stone.
Thank you, Alexa.
Thank you, Alexa. No one even said Alexa, did they?
No.
Weird that thing. Everything I've got is a little bit weird. I think it must be me. Yeah.
Yeah, well, you're listening to you all day long. No wonder they're going to be weird.
yeah, that's true.
See, if you've got an Alexa, are you ever truly talking to yourself?
It's mad, isn't it?
Always listening. When I did the army a while back. No, go on, Reese.
I was going to say it's a perfect excuse if you do have those sort of tendencies, isn't it? Are you talking to yourself again? Oh no! I'm just just asking Alexa a question.
Very rare I even use that, to be honest.
I relate to myself, and my missus will say, "Who are you talking to?" And I'll say, "The fucking dog." I talk to the dog like he's a human all the time, always.
I talk to Sam that way. Sam's my cat.
Yeah.
Ice Chain says, "Fuck the cooking, we want rapping."
I'm gonna give us about another 15 guys and shut down at 9 o'clock.
Guys, I'm actually going to shoot off now because my food's going to be here shortly and I want to get ready for it. So great chat. Really enjoyed it. Arthur, Reese, Ministry, everyone in chat. Love you a bit. See you later, guys. God bless.
Much love.
Yeah, I haven't had any tea yet, so I'm gonna have some
cooked
dinner
some
when
chips
I come up
there,
here.
yeah. I had some chips, egg and beans.
Oh, nice. Nice.
I just I got a nice loaf of bread from the baker's. Really nice, soft, like crunchy bread. Loads of good butter. So I just thought, what can I have? Yeah,
thick wedges and butter so thick that you can see teeth prints in it when you bite it.
Oh, that's what it was exactly like.
I
And the
can,
big
I can
plate of
practically
chocolate chip.
feel the cholesterol surging
Yeah.
through my veins.
No, since my throat was playing up a bit, I'm not eating sort of many sort of proper meals, only little ones, but I've been like having ice cream and shit. I've got a taste for it now, so I'm gonna have a sandwich or something. Then and I think I'm gonna finish my ice cream.
Nice. Well, you enjoy, my friend. I'm gonna jump off now and go and get busy with stuff.
Yeah,
I've
no
never
worries.
had a do. I'm keeping off the weed, so I might have myself a nice smoke and chill out.
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do when I finish. So
Yeah, I've been going to the gym on the morning anyway, keeping off the beer. I'm gonna feel good soon. Hey, Baron, how you doing, lady?
Evening.
You alright, soundboard? How you doing, man? Yeah, that proper food shady at AMG, did it? That fucking soundboard.
No,
someone's tagged me in it, so that's the first thing I'm going to watch when I finish this live.
The thing
I
is,
can't believe that. Go on.
No, sorry, man. No, you go.
I can't believe they thought I would be up there. I'm not even subscribed to Shady, and Shady knows I wouldn't go on this panel anyway.
Yeah, there's been quite a few panels I've been on the last few days where they've been trying to use your name to come up.
Yeah.
I thought that the funniest bit was when the soundboard started to sing, and then AMG said the next line.
Oh no!
Yeah. That's about as far as I got.
Yeah.
I
I tried to say in the chat, but you have to be subscribed, and I didn't want to subscribe just to put a comment in.
Oh, right, he's gonna get a fucking AJ. Piss off. That's enough.
You should have jumped up on the panel arc. It would have fucking proper boggled his head. He would have thought you would have been the porn bomber.
Oh yeah. I should have joined on. I just left a comment on the video when I finished. Said, "This is not me on your live stream. It's a sandbar deep fake." Yeah, it's crazy.
That's what I mean.
But,
I
yeah, I
think
must
I'm
be
going to
getting
start
famous
coming
now.
on. I'm going to start coming on camera because then people know I ain't said that shit.
Yeah, I always do.
If you just said it, you'd have seen me say it.
Oh, sorry. I'm forgetting my man is Hi Reese. Hi Ministry. Hope you guys are well.
Evening, yeah, all good, man.
Good.
Just having a chill. It was a bit thingy earlier, and I've had to keep kicking fucking AJ off because he can't help himself. But apart
I
from
know
that,
you like
yeah,
him,
it's been a decent
Ministry,
fucking
but
stream, yeah.
my best advice is just don't let him in because he will just disrupt, and he will be nice to you because you're the guy who runs it all. I would be if I wanted money from the bank. I'm going to be nice to the banker. You know,
that's right.
And that's exactly how it is. But I'm not saying don't have money. You do like him, you do, but it's just it won't stop, and he will continue.
I know that.
And then just say one day he might turn on you, and then all the hate will be on you, and then it's just fucking more heartache, isn't it? We don't need.
Yeah.
What bewilders me is his fascination with me. Now I know I've struck his channel, but I can't be the first person that struck his channel. Apparently, he already had a strike on it, so that's why he's so worried about the one that I've
triggered him somehow.
He probably had loads of strikes.
The fact of the matter
He's never been the same. He's never been the same since somebody stole his 10 pegs.
Someone stole his 10 pegs.
His 10 poles. Sorry, they just left his just like the. Aye. So I think he must have docked himself where he was. Someone turned up, and then while he was walking around on a live, he stole his 10 poles.
That's classic.
No
Everyone
way.
zipped his tent and pissed on him while he was sleeping.
Oh, great. That's exactly what I would have done. I'd have waited till he fell asleep, tied his fucking feet up, and stuck it to the back of my truck.
Oh.
I took him for a lap round the
Lynched him
field.
proper, eh?
That would have been amusing.
Well,
I think I would have paid money to watch that particular video.
Yeah, they did that to me on my work experience. They cable tied me to the front of a Land Rover Discovery on the bull bars, and they drove me around the town. On my work experience.
What kind of job was that?
Sounds
they were
fucking
mechanics.
brilliant.
I was working for Banks diesel fitters.
That's
Sounds
Welcome
like
to
you're
first week
working for a
conversation.
stunt company.
Tell you what we should do with apprentice lads. Let's zip time to front at disco and we'll drive around town. Come on, hell, it's great, do it. I can just see it now, mate. That's classic.
Yeah, I was.
Oh. Never mind.
So, what you been up to, UK lady and Baron? Anything constructive today, or just chilling?
Some artwork.
Yeah, just drawing with little and playing football with little
Nice.
and
Nice.
just chilling.
Constructive then. Constructive and chilling. Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
I took a little video of our artwork. I'll put it up later.
Okay. What about you guys?
Not really.
Just
out
chilling out?
for a couple of hours, Mrs. wanted to go out for some
Yeah.
fresh air, and so we went out for a couple of hours and out with the dog as well, the usual. So I've been out most of the day, really.
You got to take advantage of the good weather.
Yeah, it's just started raining this evening, but it's been nice today, so
Well, it
can't
won't be too
grumble.
far till winter, so you need to
No,
get a while
not
of
far
sun.
away. No, I'm already, in the evenings digging out I'm sat here with a hoodie on at the moment with the patio doors open. It's not that cold, but it's getting to the stage
Fresh
now
air.
where in the evenings it's hoodie time, you know what I mean?
Yep.
I'm going to shoot
But-
ministry.
All right, Reese, no worries.
Going to go and do my
Cheers,
stuff.
take care,
and,
Reese.
Take care,
get
Reese.
ready for work. Yep.
Sorry
thanks for
about the
having us on and
AJ
doing,
shit, but I got rid of him and
It's all good, man. I mean, you can't control what that dickhead does. I think he can barely control what he does, to be fair. So
I wouldn't have brought him up if you hadn't have okayed it.
It's
'cause,
fine.
like,
Listen,
it's first come, first serve on this panel, so
if I thought that he could hurt me with the things that he was saying, I wouldn't be giving him the ammunition that he's using.
yeah, no worries. I understand.
I've had worse things said by uglier people than him. So, and do you know what? For me to actually care about what he's saying, I'd have to actually care about him, which I don't.
Yeah.
So
That's right.
fuck him. Right,
Yeah.
I'm out, guys. Thank you very much for having me on.
All right.
And, I'll see you on the next one.
In a bit.
See you on the flip
care.
side.
So what happened with your bonfire the other night, Ministry?
With my what?
Your bonfire.
Oh, fucking hell. By the looks of it, I took a little video of the fire forensic crew, but it looks as if it was deliberate.
Oh shit!
Same time, about 600-700 yards away, there was someone kicking off. I don't know whether they were off their head or just having a mental episode, but damaging cars, and about another 500 yards, 600 yards along the road, there was a car burning at virtually exactly the same time as the van was burnt. So, the coppers and the fucking fire service were running all over the town, to be honest. It's come out since, all this happened at around the same time at night, like.
Okay, now.
Serial arsonist.
Sounds like someone were busy that night.
Yeah. If it was, it's sounding as if it was deliberate. the motorhome, but
Just be a bunch of kids who just got a lighter.
Then, insurance job by the sound of it, I don't know. Can't be so allegedly, but I'll say that just to cover myself.
But you never know. Somebody could just been having an argument, they got triggered, and they have those kind of pyromaniac tendencies, and you never know.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, for sure. For sure.
There's a million different things that could have triggered that.
Yeah, but it was
hot rock burns.
Yeah. Yeah. But the fuzz asked me to check the cameras, and couldn't see fuck all. But if it was done deliberately, then there's like an alleyway between the club that's by where it was burning and warden controlled flats. There's an alleyway, dark alleyway down the side, and there's no cameras or fuck all down the alleyway. So that's where whoever did it would have come from,
Yeah, that's how they got there.
Yeah, you know the area. They know there's cameras. They know people know I've got cameras. People know the shop opposite me have got cameras. They know that the shop up the road's got cameras.
Yeah,
they
knew what they were doing.
Because I was sat where I am now, out the back in the back room with the patio door open, and it sounded like, to me, it sounded like fucking someone trying to kick a door in or something. So trying to break into somewhere.
Yeah.
So
the fact of a distraction.
Yeah, I was sat here and dressing gown on and that, but I did have trainers on, so I jumped straight out the front door. Obviously living in the town, there's shops around and all, just to be a nosy fucker. And then obviously that was on the other side of the road, so I could see what the noise was. And it was 2 gas canisters going up. I watched the forensic team recover them, and it looks like they might have been the accelerant. Two 16-kilo gas bottles they took away. So a big one, the middle-sized ones,
Any size ones, it kind of links his body enough.
Yeah, exactly. But yeah, it was big bang. Big bang.
That could have hurt a lot of people.
Yeah.
Blowed it to shreds. That's what it would have done.
They might be looking at that as a terrorist incident.
Well, it's where it was is in a sort of a car park. That's the road that runs alongside the car park is a lot higher, so it's like a 10-foot drop plus a fence. And then there's a shop across the road, which is pretty close to where it went off. My place is sort of 50 yards, 60 yards from where it was. So, and there's a chippy on the corner. So either of our 3 places could have been it if one of the bottles had decided to do one, but luckily they stayed inside the fucking thing. I think they exploded before the integrity of the van gave up.
Yeah, so at least that shielded you a bit.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, it was crazy.
A little bit of excitement for a night time, though.
Yeah. Yeah, get a couple of short videos out of it and that as well. Fucking brilliant.
Shame you weren't dressed like Chuck.
I was going to say you should have sent Chuck down there.
I know. I should have worn my Trump hat out. I was getting some funny looks from the copper anyway, so I just put a spliff out and I just finished rolling one as I was putting one out and ran outside, so I must have stunk.
In all your splendor of a shiny, bald-haired dressing gown and trainers.
yeah, exactly.
Beacon of light.
That is the look everyone should rock.
Definitely. I hope someone else was recording and it pops up. Me in my dressing gown, fucking recording it. I was tempted to, because the explosions were done. I was tempted or I was just about to start walking over, but the fire marshal turned up, so I thought, I better not. He'll fucking, tell me to move, and I don't want to get in their way, cause any sort of disturbance.
You mean you don't want to be an auditor?
Nah, no,
just a blogger.
A journalist.
Yeah, just a vlogger, just a vlogger.
I'm gonna
and a chuck and a hank occasionally.
Would you not do like go around round your town dressed as a Chuck?
I probably would. Yeah.
You could do a tour.
Yeah, when it gets a bit warmer, I might just wear my dungarees and Trump bat and teeth. And, record.
Pretend you're a tourist.
Yeah, I'll obviously record a little bit of me, but my phone's an arsehole. It's got dual camera, but the dual cameras are both back facing. You can't have one back, one front, or I haven't figured out how to do that, because otherwise I'd mount the camera on my chest, and have one camera looking at me and one camera looking at people's reactions to me dressed as a redneck. Yeah, with goofy teeth.
Join on a separate device through StreamYards, and then you'll have
I
the main one forward.
I could do that with my GoPro, but I could make a. If I was to make a video of it, then it's a little bit easier.
Yeah,
the old dual thing. I can use my GoPro and my phone. So
yeah, we should see some Chuck on tour. See if you can convince people that you're an American tourist.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, my baghead video got a lot of quite a few views, and that was just me in a big town centre with my missus, and I put a plastic bag on my head and was shouting baghead. So
might as well phone jacker.
You can hear people sniggering as they walk past, and you can hear my missus saying, "Oh, what the fuck are you doing?" or something like that.
Yeah, I'm going to go make some tea and toast. Well, thanks for having us on Ministry. And
no worries. Yeah, I'm going to shut down now. It's 9 o'clock. I'm going to get.
Yeah, it's time to go listen to Mr. Kelly.
Well, much love, guys. See you soon.
Yeah, much love. Right back at you, Art. And Ministry, thank you for having us up as always.
Coming on. I'll catch you in a chat or on a panel in a bit.
All right, bud. You take care.
All right, in a bit. Well, cheers, guys. Cracking live, apart from having to boot AJ. And I know he won't take offense, but he knows I've been trying to bring some sort of order back to my channel. Obviously there's going to be drama occasionally, but I was all about the chill to begin with, and I did rule the chat with an iron fist. Really, it wasn't accepted any sort of naughtiness, but AJ understands me not letting him back on, and he won't take offense. But yeah, apart from a little bit of AJ, it's been a nice stream. And apart from StreamYard messing up, because I like interacting with the chat is my thing. So yeah, I'm sorry I haven't been able to answer anyone's questions or direct anyone's questions at panelists. My StreamYard chat still hasn't moved since the last time I refreshed it about 40 minutes ago. So yeah, cheers for watching. I think someone said Mark's live, so I'll see you over there. I'll just play a quick fucking get out of jail video and I'm gone.
Thank you for watching Ministry of Madness. Please fucking remember that people's views have been their own. Now go and fucking find a less boring stream to watch and get some mental relief from the monotony of the ministry. Lovely wankers.